Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Artist Life Simulator. Now, you might be in your mind, you hear Artist Life Simulator. You think of other games like Power Wash Simulator, Farmer Simulator, House Flipper, say, though it doesn't have simulator in the title, you're gonna ponder that anyway. So, you might hear Artist Life Simulator and assume that means you're going to enter into the world where you have a little house, you paint pictures, you do so whether it is automatically, click a couple buttons and it's like, boom, here's a painting. Or you pick up a paintbrush and you do your little painting yourself. That is not what this Artist Life Simulator is like. This Artist Life Simulator is done via cards. So it's closer to a card builder. Deck builder, they say? We live through our artist life via card representation. So, let's get a deck. Give me my hand of cards, and we can start out by choosing your character. A Cardist Life Simulator. Yes, perhaps you could say that. Is it more of a starving artist simulator or actual artist professional life simulator? Aren't those the same thing? So, the characters we have here, we've got Vincia Einstein, Andre Flowers, and Charles Eiffel. So, with Vincia, we have a young student of classical arts. Vincia Einstein is a rebellious spirit looking to prove herself in the world of modern painting, dominated by old men. Her style shows early signs of brilliance, and she is ready to work hard. She has arrived to Nova Opportunia with almost empty pockets, but she's full of optimism. And then we have Andre Flowers, a very talented, if somewhat uneducated artist from a poor family. Andre has been supporting his mother his whole life. After her death, he's decided to move to Nova Opportunia, become a full-time painter, and perhaps one day create a painting that would change the world. And then we have Charles Eiffel, a distant relative of some minor noble. Charles Eiffel received a large inheritance years ago, of what relatively little remains today. Mr. Eiffel has painted all his life as a hobby, but recently some of his pieces have been sold for considerable sums. Unfortunately, he finds it difficult to paint without drinking at least a little, which usually means a lot. As the inheritance is running out, Charles has decided to turn a new page in his life, quit drinking for a while, and move to Nova Opportunia to work as a full-time painter. Yep, Charles Eiffel over here spending all of his money. And I would totally agree, Vincia over here does kind of remind me of April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, I am a fan of the way that Charles Eiffel looks. Like, look at his little blue hat and bow tie. His pink shirt with the little ruffle along the middle. And we have Andre Flowers. He's over here prepped with his little paintbrushy. I think that's canvas in the background. He's ready to paint. He also looks really sad. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, I hope one day I can paint something to change the world. But then Vincia over here, she's like, oh hell yeah, I'm doing art, dude. Look at that sassy face. Pick April. Alright, we'll do Vincia Einstein. I don't know how much the characters impact the game, but I'm shrugging. That's pretty much my comment there. I played through a round as a singular character, just one of them, a different one than Vincia. Did Eiffel. And oh boy, did I die fast after I got past the tutorial section. Alright. I finally moved to Nova Opportunia, the world center of contemporary art. I am young, full of optimism, and physically fit. Oh, look at that! I look optimism card. Look at that happy elephant over there. I put it down on the table. And now I'm also looking at myself in the mirror. I did come here as a mortal like everyone else. If I run out of health or sanity, my life will end. Yet I must use these for challenges which need physical effort or willpower. I would imagine it's maybe, depending on your character, you get a different set of starting cards, perhaps? Yeah, what? I forget, they only do one at a time. I'll just read on, and it will automatically pull out all the cards. Mortal. Yeah. Maybe one day we can become immortal. Our immortality through our art? Note to self. Any and all important info is shown in card hover text. You can see when you hover over the cards, up at the top of the screen, it gives you information about them. So we read on. Here is the cost of life. You know, studio rent, painting supplies, food and water. We'll take this is what it costs to live my life. The numbers at the top of the cards here imply time. You can see there's time down here in the bottom left. So as we hit play and move through, these timers will tick down. Fortunately, I have some savings in a painting I haven't sold yet. So we've got 3 wealth and a city view painting. Ooh, up at the top there, subjective painting value 4. That's pretty good, I think. By default, obviously the lowest is 1. Selling art will be my main source of income. Estimated painting value is shown in the painting hover text, although this is a very subjective estimation. Estimated painting value, I guess the subjective, yeah, that subjective painting value 4, there you go. 3, I don't know, is it $3? It's 3 wealth. 3,000, 3 million, 3 pennies, $3. I don't know. An elephant represents optimism? Yeah. But yeah, it could be 3V even, Phil. I don't know. Here's the art palace where we can go to in order to sell art, but it won't always be open. And in order to go there, we have to visit it. Here is not a card, but more of an action token, you could say. See, note to self, cards or card slots that interact with each other will get highlighted when hovered. Note, when I hover over visit, Art Palace over there is highlighted. Or, when I over Art Palace, the visit icon token is highlighted. And if I click on it, it gives me an entire set. So it has, I should visit the palace now with my painting. Target is the location, Art Palace. And then it automatically kind of cleans up the rest of it. Since I'm now specifically looking at the Art Palace, it says, okay, all you can do here is sell your painting. Down here on the left, you can see it's going to take me 20 seconds to complete this task. And during that time, the cost of life and optimism are going to tick down. So we start, and I unpause as the time goes. Go ahead and speed it up so we can finish that task all fast like, and boom. An important museum curator bought my painting for a considerable sum of money. The palace has been closed for redecorations. It has seemed like every time you sell a painting, or attempt to sell a painting, that the art palace closes for an extended period of time. I make a time machine, I go back in time, and I paint Pepe on a canvas. It goes into a museum. I paint specifically easy. But then do you just become he's ahead of his time and you paint that and then everybody looks on it and goes, what the hell is this? And everybody hates it and they walk away. And so then you die in this time traveled time. And it's only after you die that everybody looks back at your painting and goes, wait a second, this is amazing. He did it before it was popular. And then what's the point? Okay, we also got some reputation. We got some passion. Passion is important because you need this shit in order to paint paintings. So if you don't have any passion and you can't paint the paintings, you can't make the money. That's a big problem. Since the cost of life here does cost money. So if you're not able to paint paintings to sell to make more money and you're broke, then what do you do? Selling paintings usually brings wealth, reputation, and good feelings. Now it's closed. I can think about almost anything with a variety of results. For example, I can use thinking to freeze my cost of life, or sometimes even reset it. Receive thinking action, there we go. To see which cards fit into which slots, open any... Oh, already explained that one. We just click on it, see, and it pops up. So say you could drag the cost of life in there, and then start thinking on that. Thinking about cost of life means paying attention to spending and trying to save money. I should think about cost of life now and wait for its results. You think about the cost of life. How expensive it is to live, the way we're spending our money and the like. Ta-da! I have found ways to earn small amounts of money by helping others. So the cost of life timer reset. So, there's different percent chances of that happening. Not always will you have your timer on your cost of life reset. Sometimes it might just slightly delay it. Or you can even be thinking about the cost of life and just make yourself upset. And then you end up with a car that's like, everything sucks now. And then that causes problems. Refreshing feelings and memories. In addition to saving money, thinking can also be used to refresh feelings or memories before they are forgotten. So you can see here's a memory of optimism. You can often use these memories to paint with. Or if you have negative feelings, you can use them to cancel out. But the memories themselves don't. You can... If I had a positive or negative card, I could kind of show it, but I don't right now, so I'll kind of just skip over it at the moment. And hello there, Kiwi Bazooka. Welcome. The Why Shit Cost Money card. I mean, it's more like the Why Shit Cost Money action, because you're thinking about the cost of life. That just already exists. Shit costs money. So then you think, why does shit cost money? Alright, then they're gonna give me some free passion here, because it's needed for painting. And then give me the painting action. So you can see painting, anything needs inspiration, like locations, feelings, ideas, memories, characters, or conditions. Painting has much better chance to remove unwanted mental conditions than talking or thinking about them, because then you can just paint the bad away. The first card I use in a painting, the leftmost card slot, determines painting type and usable secondary inspirations. So I should paint now. So you have different options here. So with the painting option, when I hover over it, I could do something like the memory of optimism or memory of feeling like painting. Then go ahead and take the memory of optimism, toss it in here, and you can see the cost. 1 passion. So as I say, put more memories into it, it then costs additional amounts of passion. So then it becomes tossed up. Do I want to use both my memories now? Or do I want to try to paint 2 paintings with them? You can see over here with estimated value, it's giving me inspiration +3, passion 0, 2, result 1, 5. Kind of indicates different possibilities for the output. I'm going to go ahead and use both of the memories here. And hello there, slime. Welcome. Sad I missed the intro, but now I'm here. And you're here just at the very beginning of the game as well, where we're, you know, learning about how you play the artist life. Alright, so we got those in. And we have to put in our passion, I think, at this point as well, or the next screen, or it automatically spends it. That's right. So now we are ready to paint, and we unpause and we play. So you can tell then, you don't actually get to paint. It just does it on its own. So here we are, we painted an abstract painting. And I got a value of 3 out of it. Which again, you can see by hovering over it, and at the top of the screen it tells me, subjective painting value 3. Regarding physical locations, Nova Opportunia Park is a great location for relaxing and restoring my bodily vigor. I can use any location also as a low-value inspiration for painting. So say if I don't have anything to paint at the moment, I can just go and paint a location. I was hoping that we'd also be painting. Yeah. I mean, what I could technically do is, grab Photoshop, put it up as an overlay, and just draw on top of the screen and pretend that we're painting. Or you yourself, Phil, grab a sketchbook and draw some random shit and pretend that's the abstract painting. Grab some Microsoft Paint even? Well. Alright, the Bar Avenue. There is a famous avenue in the middle of the city, filled with bars and establishments of entertainment. A good place for meeting new people. That down. And then we have the city. I lose my arrival card over here, and now instead we've got the city. Many areas in Nova Opportunia that I haven't explored. Visiting the city streets will allow me to discover new places of interest. So, there are other areas out in the world beyond just the park and Bar Avenue. However, we don't know where they are. We don't know about them. So if we want to go find them, we have to just go explore the city. All cards have little icons on the upper right corner. Hovering these shows valuable information about what I can do with such cards, such as this. The painting can be sold, sent to exhibition, talked about, or thought about. And then, say we hover over life cost, where it just kind of tells me about what that card is. And these ones are all locations, so they have little house icons. To talk about a location, drag the location to talk action before adding the character you talk with, and so on. However, we don't know anybody, so we don't have any talk interactions. The one hand I played through, I never met anybody, so I never got a talk interaction. I just died alone, not knowing anyone. Then, we have the upgrades of life. The upgrades make my life a lot easier, and they can be unlocked from the I button on the lower left of the screen. A recluse playthrough? Yeah, it was a very sad recluse playthrough too, because my guy just kept getting sadder and sadder, and he died by committing suicide, and was like, oh. Okay, and then we have all of these different upgrades we can get. You can see it goes a pretty decent route. I like the very last one, is planning a legacy. Oh, is that where we can become immortal through our painting? But we're starting down here at the bottom. I am already living a very modest life, but I will learn to live even more cheaply. Cost of life becomes 10 seconds longer permanently. Or we have the job hunt here, which is finding a side job in Nova Opportunia is not difficult, but I need at least a little local reputation before I start seeking job opportunities. I should also buy some new clothes and shoes. I hear first impressions are important. Yeah, like, the chopping wood is so fun. Me, an artist, love to go out and chop wood. Yahoo! A new skill that provides a 50% chance to earn an extra +1 wealth with side jobs. Which is only really good if you're able to even get side jobs. Maybe if you don't have any side jobs rolling in, it's not gonna help. I'm going to go ahead and opt for the job hunt. Since, hang on, as I click that one. So we pay for, this is how we pay for those upgrades. So in order to get, say, the Art of Frugality, we would need to pay 3 sanity and 2 health. If we went with the job hunt, we would need 2 reputation and 2 wealth. I'm going to go ahead and opt for the job hunt and spend my reputation, rather than using my health and sanity tokens instead. However, we are then very poor over here with 4 wealth. The cost of life takes, I think, 1 wealth every turn. Yeah, you can see when I hover over it, it has -1 wealth every 50 seconds. That means every time we go through the cost of life, we lose 1 wealth. Alright, we start learning about the job hunt. I am now ready to start my career in Nova Opportunia. If I need coin and Art Palace happens to be closed, I can sell my paintings in the city or the Bar Avenue, although this will be less profitable. Now, here's my new goal in life. My next steps should be earning more reputation and wealth to establish myself, and obtain a few upgrades from it. Hopefully before I die. My ultimate end goal remains creating a painting that will change the world, but I will come back to this later. Perhaps now is a good time to organize the cards given to me by life and place them on the board according to personal preference. End of active intro. Yeah, so maybe I could put, say, locations over here. I could spread them out all over the place. This section, you get free reign. Put everything wherever you want. I look over at Cray in chat, noticing. So anyways, I started blasting. That's a meme reference. Willie, we're gonna need a 100% permanent, totally not a 1-second timeout ban on Cray. Memes are illegal. I don't even know that meme. You know, I didn't either. I had to, go Google it to see where it was sourced from. Like, what was it? Like, It's Always Sunny, I think, right? I think that's the name of the show that it's from. And I've only seen a couple of episodes of it. So, it's certainly not the one where he actually does that. But I watched the little clip of it and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Thank you, Danny DeVito. Memes are illegal. I gotta get out of here. Yep. Sorry, TV. I got made illegal this morning. But hello there. Welcome. Is that your first message? Just rolling it now? Well, I'm saying hello now anyway if I didn't before, or if you get a second one, hell yeah, yahoo, yahey! Okay, so I think we're gonna wait to try selling our painting until the Art Palace opens up. That way we can get some cash, the bigger cash money from it. In the meantime, perhaps we'll go ahead and check out one of these locations. The question is do we want to go over to, say, the city where we could maybe unlock some more places, maybe try the Bar Avenue and meet somebody, or go over to the park and relax? How about we go to the bar? Or maybe I can't. It has with any painting or wealth, so I don't think we can go visit the bar without bringing a bit of coin. So maybe I won't go there. See, with the city, it just has any painting. Where'd the park go? There we go. With the park, it doesn't require anything, so fuck the bar. I don't want to spend my cash. I go to the city for free. How nice. Look at all the bustling, everybody around. Alright, check it out. Look at that. I've reached the famous Culture Plaza. I could spend hours or days here to appreciate the various forms of art available and gain inspiration or new ideas. I might also meet other art lovers here. Ooh, other art lovers? People that I could sell my paintings to? People to become friends with, perhaps? Ooh, I quickly rush back out to the Culture Plaza. Hello, fellow cultured individuals? Oh no. Ideas are great as inspiration for paintings because they cannot be forgotten like feelings or memories. This means I can treasure an idea for years before I use it in an actual painting. Thinking or talking about ideas can yield a variety of interesting results, like other inspiration cards. Chat, I've got a controversial idea over here. I better be cautious. It's a good thing I don't have anybody to talk about this controversial idea right here. You know, talking about some square-shaped light bulbs. Pretty wild, especially back in 1918. Imagine the intense debates we would get over that. And hello there, Mythic Dragon! Hi! Hello! Welcome! I want to know then what happens. Oh. Wow, apparently I'm living my life just down on a table that has this old sketch. I guess this is a big sheet of... I don't think this is canvas. I kind of squint my eyes. It looks more just like a thick drawing paper or watercolor paper or something. I refocus it. I guess that also explains the coffee stain over here. I think that's the floor, not a table. Oh yeah. You think I can afford a table? I'm the fool here. I thought I'd have a table. No. My apartment area that I'm in, it's just a little square. Nothing in it. I don't have any furniture. I can afford that. Just on the floor. It's totally a floor. Oh. Let's think on our controversial idea. Can I do that? Okay. I guess it allows me to do multiple thoughts at the same idea, or at the same time. Or maybe just with a controversial idea, I could pair it with something else? Well, let's think on it. Ooh, and look, now the art palace is opened up, so when we're done thinking about this controversial idea, we should go try and sell our painting. Like, I realized my mind had wandered off while I was contemplating the idea. What was it that I ate yesterday? Was it roasted turnip? So now I've ended up about a vague memory of yesterday. Wow, chat. The controversial idea apparently was not very interesting to me, and my mind just wandered away to, what did I eat yesterday for breakfast, huh? Did I eat turnip? Memories. All feelings and people might become memories of themselves due to the merciless effects of time. However, I can use thinking and talking to keep memories from being forgotten completely. I can also use memories for painting, talking, or thinking like any other inspiration cards. So at minimum, if I say, think about the memory of yesterday, it resets the timer up here. Turn up for what? Like, turn up? Turn up? Turn up for something like a party? I don't think I've ever eaten a turnip either. Or at least, not in a form where I would realize it's a turnip. I'm pondering this. Yeah, I'm not sure that I've ever had a turnip either, which is particularly interesting because in, say, Harvest Moon, pretty much constantly the first seed you're given are turnip seeds. It's supposed to be similar to a radish. I think turnips and radishes are a little bit along the lines of different kinds of the same thing. Something like that. I shrug my shoulders. let's go ahead and visit now the art palace so we can sell my painting. You know, I've only got 2 coin over here, so probably a good thing to go make some cash. I sprint over. Oh, look at that! I have spread my reputation as a decent human being. Finally! Finally! People know, chat, that I'm decent. I'm not terrible. I'm not the worst. I'm an okay guy. And bought fine garments to impress potential future employers. Oof. Whew. I wanted to say a meme / pun. That was close. Is this Bob from yesterday's stream? No. Because recall that Bob from yesterday? He was not an artist. I think we're maybe closer to Nari. Because she was the artist, Alright, I collect my cards. So now we're able to go job hunting. Oh, skill. A life skill that I have earned. I assume that the job hunt probably requires or uses the visit token. So when I hover over this guy right here, since visit's currently taken up, nothing highlights. But he was too much of a decent human being. Yeah, he was more than a decent human being. Bob was the best guy. Best Bob. Reminded me since you said Nari, wonder when the next Nari game is gonna be done. I've been wondering the same thing. I played that, what? Fucking... almost, or a year and a half ago at this point, and they're still working on it. And I only played the first game because I had come across the second one. Anyway, feelings. All feelings can be used as inspiration when painting. The numbers on feeling cards represent their current inspirational value, which will be directly added to painting value. Feelings can also be used to counter unwanted mental conditions, or to solve specific conditions instantly by dragging the suitable feeling, for example happiness, on top of a target condition, for example sadness. So we got one of the more important curators requested my painting for his upcoming exhibition. Paying fairly. The palace itself has been closed. So we got a little bit of reputation, tiny bit of wealth, 1 passion, that kind of sucks, and positive thoughts. Look at that little happy smile feeling. I like the positive thoughts are on a little just cup of tea. Wow. I love tea. And now, I suppose the abstract painting is locked off because it's going to be used for a show, or he just is keeping it until then, and then we'll get it back, and then we could actually sell it, perhaps? Alright. Now, I think it probably would be nice to maybe get started on an additional painting. So these are all just, it has to be inspiration. I wonder if, so I can see the different points over here. If putting it in a, it doesn't seem like putting them in a different order affects the level, but I could do something like this. However, I don't know what's better, is if it's better to paint more paintings or paint fewer better paintings, because this is going to cost me 3 passion to use all of this up. And do I want to paint the park, or what if I'm cultured and I paint a very cultured, positive painting? And then maybe tomorrow we'll go ahead and do a job hunt. You know, make some wealth back over there. I've only got 3 money. I finished my painting. A painting of city architecture containing clever visual references to the culture plaza. See, Here's the city view painting. Here's the culture plaza. Compare chat. Look at my abstract interpretation. Wow. Looks like old school RuneScape. Now you know that old school RuneScape, incredibly cultured, because if this looks like old school RuneScape, and this is made to look like the culture plaza, that means RuneScape, incredibly cultured. And thank you for following, Mr. Viewer 12. Appreciated. And I also got some passion out of painting that picture, so that's great. That means I can then paint more paintings. However, let's go ahead and just do a little job. Talking with somebody using this skill. Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to meet some people then. I think it said that I could meet people sometimes over there here at the Culture Plaza, so maybe we'll go over and visit that and see if we can meet somebody. You know, they can give us a little bit of a job. I love the Culture Plaza. It's my favorite location, being a highly cultured individual. What? 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 So, I went on down to the Culture Plaza. You know, saw some, real good nude art. And I said, oh, you know what makes some good money? Some not safe for work erotic art. I secured myself a spot in upcoming special exhibition of erotic art. How I managed to do this? I don't know. I guess I am Vincia, the April lady. So I went over there and they're like, oh my god, she looks just like April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, back in 1918. Hey, April, do you want to come over to our erotic art show? You know, you could present a painting, I guess. I heard erotic art. Yep, we've got an erotic exhibition opportunity. Hello there, lawless princess, and welcome. So, you can see, requires a painting with 2 characters as key inspiration, while other inspirations must be red feelings. And then I have to drag a suitable painting on top. Guess what? Seeing as I know nobody. I don't have any paintings with 2 characters. We're gonna have to say, visit the Culture Plaza again and attempt to meet somebody. Maybe we could go visit the city and see if we could get another interesting location that would be useful to visit. And looking at the 39.9 on the Art Palace, I could do 2 visit locations here. And then we would be able to go sprint and sell the other painting I painted here. And then we can make maybe a little bit of money. Alright, I go and visit the city. Time to paint some Rule 34. Oh, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any people to base my Rule 34 art off of. Oh, man. Oh. Look, it's the ocean. With its beaches and promenades, it is a perfect place for allowing my nerves to calm and mind to relax. I guess that's the place to go if we want to, say, feel a little bit better. Right, 20 seconds remaining. I quickly rush out to go visit the Culture Plaza again, hoping to meet somebody. Who says you need people for Rule 34? I look at the turtles. Oh. I like the next piece here I got is a good... So now I've got a controversial idea. And now I've got a good idea. No, not the turtles! April raises her eyebrows. Okay. Got some ideas. Art Palace, now open. Let's sell our city view painting. Come on, money. I've only got 1 coin left. Please make something. Somebody buy this? Yes. Okay, we did manage to get a little, not a lot of money. Oh, well, that's more than nothing, though. An old lady bought my painting, but only with a discount because she didn't like the frame. You walk up to painting. You're pretty into the painting. But you look at the frame of it, oh heck, you know, it would take a lot of work to get that painting reframed, and you're just not a fan of how it looks with this piece. Alright, excuse me, Vincia, I'll purchase this painting, but only if you say knock off a few money. Because that frame looks awful. And then Vincia just looks back sadly, oh, alright. She doesn't want to say no because she's desperate. 3 wealth? We might have just paint a painting and then go sell it for low cash money amounts. We've got 6 passion, which isn't too bad. What if I go again back over to the culture plaza and paint something over here? I think I'm only going to paint a little simple piece here, just 1 passion point. And then we'll go and see about selling it over at the city or the like. Pause, stay paused. Alright, I have another city view painting, which is actually worth subjective painting value of 2. I think my last one cost, what was 3? So, hey. Not that far off, and I think I used like 2 memories in order to paint that other one. God damn. Okay. We visit again. The culture plaza. Oh, no, I can't sell my city view painting here. I think I can sell it over here at the bar, though. Hello, bar goers? Would you like a painting of a city? Vincia is just like Bob. Terrible at haggling. And then the old lady, though, made RuneScape with that painting. Oh my god. I can't believe RuneScape was made by an old lady. What? I found a person who is willing to buy my painting for an almost decent price. Got what? 2 wealth out of my last painting because of that old lady? And here I wander on over to the goddamn bar and I get 3? Yo, old lady. Fuck old ladies, chat. I hate old ladies now. Remember, there was the grandma from the game yesterday? Now I hate her. I've decided she's the worst. I'm not even gonna call my grandmother on her birthday now. Take that, Grandma. They got good drinks, slightly tipsy. Oh, I guess then that's making them more willing to spend money, I guess. Alright, I look at my 5 wealth. Let's go to the culture plaza again and see if we can't meet some people. That's silently right now my goal. Or I shouldn't say silently, because here I am speaking it out loud going, my goal is to meet people. That's not a very silent goal. I go out in an attempt to meet people. Why is it that I've gotten another opportunity that requires people in it? Portrait exhibition opportunity? Hello? I don't know anybody! I can't paint people under these circumstances. How's the artist life going? Got any of the Pogger NFTs? I'm sorry, Marshy, this is actually 1918. So NFTs aren't a thing yet. I have to, you know, I have to actually spend the time physically painting something and going out to find people to sell it to. But hello there, Marshy. Hello, welcome. Well, there's some more opportunities. I guess we'll go, That way I have some more paintings kind of on reserve, stocked up, and especially with 7 passion points here. Let's do a good idea with some positive thoughts. What else can we put here? The only other piece we could add in is a controversial idea. That would just cost me 3 passion. Why not? I put them all together. This is probably going to result in an abstract painting, but we're going in for it. There goes another one. 1 wealth. Something, I think, in particular, something that fucked me over the first time I played. I sold my first painting for so much. My cost of life here, you can see if wealth is above 9, may evolve into expensive life. And then that costs you 2 wealth per turn. And that happened to me at the very beginning, and I think it made it a lot harder for me. I wasn't expecting a card game for the title. When I first looked at Artist Life Simulator on Steam and I saw the name of it, I was like, oh, interesting. Artist Life Simulator? Haha, that's me. And so I wandered on over to it. And then it was cards, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But hello there, Geister. Welcome. As well as Valkyria. Welcome. Okay, so I indeed. Oh. I spent 3 passion. I did get 2 back at least. That's pretty good. But my abstract painting is only worth 3. That's kinda not very good. Got 27 seconds on the art palace. So we'll go and paint maybe a very simple painting. I keep painting the culture plaza. I'm gonna paint the ocean instead. Use one of those passion points I got. Takes only 20 seconds to paint a little simple piece. Oh, look! This painting, that was a free painting right there. Because when it cost 1 passion point, and I got passion point back, that's free. And hello there, Gooblin, and welcome! See, and this landscape painting is only worth 1 left than my abstract one. What the hell? Maybe I should just start painting landscapes instead. No, I go out to paint something again, use one of the locations as a base rather than just a good idea. Ew. I don't know that I want to spend 40 seconds thinking about that. Oh, my other abstract painting is also back. So we've got 2 abstract and my landscape painting. I don't think there's anything really short time-wise I can do, so we'll just wait out the couple of seconds here for the art palace. Ding. And then we'll visit. I think we'll go ahead and sell one of our abstract... Oh, pause. And sell one of our abstract paintings, since I do have 2 of them. So, say another opportunity popped up and said, hey, we would love an abstract painting. We would then have a backup. Let's go ahead and try and sell our new painting right here. Whee! And ding. Okay. Bittersweet. After total disinterest from everybody else, an eccentric hunched man dressed in yellow bought my painting for a minimal sum. House was closed. Oh. This is worth 3 painting value, though. That's pretty good. Maybe I should try painting. Oh my god. I wish I had people to paint. This would be hilarious to use for the erotic art, but I wouldn't be able to because it does specify the other inspirations for the paintings have to be red, and this is a blue feeling, so it wouldn't work. When life gives you lemons, make lemon art? Yes! It would be then one of those, say, bowl of fruit paintings, but it would all be lemons. Just 1 character. I still don't know anybody. How can I go out and meet people? Chat, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do a painting. I don't think I've painted... I think I might have painted the bar once. Let's paint the park. No. I paint the ocean with the bittersweet feeling. If I swap the order, will that change the value? I think I pondered that previously. I guess I can't start off with a location, so never mind. We'll do it like this then. I would like to have maybe one more wealth point before spending it on the bar. Oh, look at that. This is my best painting yet, chat. Painting value, 4. Excellent. Ocean, that's where I need to go. Oh, is it? Should we go ahead and give the ocean a little bit of a visit then, Crab? Da, 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 yeah, da, 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 da. She's going to paint the entire ocean as lemonade. Look at that. You can see all the yellow in the background clearly. Wait, those two look exactly the same? No, they don't. I mean, look at their subjective value. Oh, wait, minor zoom in, extra zoom in. This painting right here, subjective value 2. This painting over here, subjective value 4. You can see the difference. This one is clearly better. The detailing on the clouds, the trees, all of the plants, it has a greater amount of emotion put into it. You can really, really feel me in this painting. This one over here, not so much. Ooh, you can zoom out a lot too. That 1 pixel really makes a difference. It does. It completely changes the mood of the painting. Yes, and I'm visiting the ocean. Something is off with that 1 painting. Don't look at that close at it. I take the painting away from Marshy and I walk off. Can't notice that I made a mistake. Oh. I have now arrived to what they call a clinical depression. I sleep through most of day, and if awake, wander around like a zombie in thick fog of pointlessness and passivity. I do not remember what happiness felt like, or other feelings which would have made my day brighter in the past. Note that every cycle here, -2 sanity, -1 health, minus passion. Every cycle, chance to create any downer condition. All I wanted to do was go visit the ocean and have, you know, a nice time. And then what do I get out of visiting ocean? Depression. Chat, don't visit the ocean. It's a bad idea. The dog was a sign of the depression. The dog betrayed us. Dog! No. This run seems doomed, huh? Every artist is. I'm going to the ocean next week. Oh no. Bill. I look at the man eating the fish, or being eaten by this fish. Oh no. Or is that a stegosaurus? That's a good question. Huh, I don't know. We're gonna get rid of this. So, unwanted conditions of the mind. Aha! My first unwanted mental condition. A very important topic, affecting my whole life. These unpleasant moods are often mistakenly called feelings, but there is a crucial difference. I do not desire to have these emotions, and they come as uninvited guests. Unwanted conditions also don't become memories like normal feelings. Instead, they may become worse in time. For example, irritation might become anger, and then fury. Or melancholy might become sadness, and then proper unhappiness. So to get rid of them, since they, evolve from bad to worse, it's important to get rid of them as soon as possible. I can do this by painting them away or thinking or talking about them. Each condition can be instantly solved by one or many directly opposing cards, for example, sadness by happiness. Suitable solvers are listed in the hover text of each unwanted condition. So, if I hover over depression, you can see it is solved by happiness. So we're gonna go ahead and paint the depression away, which also makes it take a long time because you can see if painted, that's 55 seconds. But I don't have anything else I can pair with it, and I don't think I could say do city and then depression. So all I can do is gotta paint it away. Just to be happy. Oh. And by the way, like it kind of has it with thinking or talking about it too, is that sometimes, you try to think about the depression and what you might end up with is just another negative condition. So, not ideal. And hello there, Sick, and welcome. Yeah, our artist ended up with some depression after visiting the ocean. Lesson learned, do not visit the ocean. You'll get depressed. Probably looked out the— oh! No! My erotic art! No! I've lost my opportunity. I didn't manage to visit anybody. Oh no. Oh. Paint is just pain with a T. Yeah, so we just, get rid of it that way. And so I've ended up with a mood painting with a whopping value of 1. I did get some passion points out of it, though. And yep, that's right, get fricked depression. I paint my depression, thus curing it. Hell yeah. Sell a mood painting at the bar. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go over to the bar and sell that shit. Get this depression painting out of my life. I want it gone. Is that how that works? Yeah, totally. It might take a while. It added 55 extra seconds to my painting time. But hey, cured my depression with it. It's so easy. You know how they say, just be happy when you're feeling down? The real trick now is if you're ever feeling depressed, just paint it away, stupid. It's so simple. Why are doctors not going around telling people to just paint their depression away, huh? Who needs depression when you got painting? Wow! We also got 2 wealth out of this. Unfortunately, we didn't get any passion or anything, but hey, 2 wealth ain't terrible. We're now up from having a singular money. So, yeah, we made 2 money from my depression. And now, since the art palace is open again, let's go ahead and take down our expensive 4 value landscape painting down. Oh, now I'm suddenly concerned. I'm really hoping that this isn't gonna sell for a ton of money, because if it sells for too much and I go over the 9 money threshold and I end up with expensive life, I don't want that. Ooh. Oh. Oh. My painting did not get past the local art curator, and I ended up arguing with her. It's better to avoid visiting this establishment for a while. Oh. Why is it that my best painting that I've painted so far was denied being put into the art palace? What the hell, chat? Huh? Alright, we're gonna paint this out of here. Because I don't really want Unwanted crimson condition. Interesting that they call it crimson here, not red. Hint for all at home. Do not step on sharp spikes. It's a bad idea. You'll be very irritated. This art palace is garbage. The bar avenue is much better. At least with money making, it seems like it's been better. Yeah. What the hell? Why does bar like it better? And I've ended up with another mood painting. This one, hang on. Enhance. Okay. So do you see this? To me, big smile, a little hair flip, curled in, another little hair piece, curled. Here's neck right there, shoulders going up, a little laugh lines. Ho, 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 ho. Laugh in the face of irritation. That's what I'm saying. And hello there, Pizza Tiger. Hey, welcome. You see a buffalo? And now I want some wings. Oh, time to have some buffalo wings for a meal. I haven't played Cult Simulator, but that one is a card game though as well. Though there are no cults here, only art. There could still be a cult. What if I visited the Culture Plaza and I met a cultist, and the first person that I meet is a cultist? Imagine then if I could have painted the erotic art with the cultist guy, chat. Oh, man. Okay. Now, I've got the 2 wealth again, so we're gonna go ahead and visit the bar so we can go and try to sell my painting over there. Cult? Chirp Plaza? There is a cult. Oh my god, it all fits together. And there goes my portrait exhibition opportunity. Why did they have to give me 2 opportunities that require people? I don't even know any people! And by the way, hello there, Baldir. Hey, hello. Welcome. There's always seats left. We've got a huge place. It's way bigger than it needs to be. There's lots of space for sitting. Always a seat for newcomers. Yeah, our money running out already, and unfortunately, we did not sell our painting. No one would buy it. But at least there were a couple of faces I knew who paid for my drinks. So, hey, you know, not terrible. You know, kind of relaxing, really. So, guess what we're going to do immediately afterwards? Go straight back over to the bar to try to sell my painting again. I think I might have tried to sell the 2. Maybe we'll go ahead and try to sell the mood painting this time. We can drink the Lawless Princess. Princess, please. We don't have any depression. We already painted the depression away. So there's nothing to drink. But that doesn't mean we can't drink anyway. Hey, I grab a big bottle of alcohol. What would it be? What? Heavy alcohol? Some absinthe? God dang it. Still didn't buy. No buyers. Ugh. I recall yesterday how I also failed to sell a painting. Okay. Take that over there. Alright, here we go for another last ditch effort to sell something? Maybe? Well, I guess I'll try selling the abstract painting down here then. The bar is failing us after those successful wins, and we got some cash money. Maybe they see that I keep coming back. Or can I sell in the city? I think I can sell in the city. I may also try selling some of my less successful paintings here. Yeah. Because the bar right now is not liking what I'm putting down. However, the art palace has opened back up, so maybe we'll go ahead and visit that while it's open. And try to... I'll try and sell my abstract painting over here. That was my original painting. Why does an artist have a sanity bar? What destabilizes sanity? Life and art. Well, I can use sanity over here for opening up some opportunities, some life bonuses, life upgrades. And if I end up with negative conditions, say, you know, depression, that reduces my sanity as well. More like Fart Palace. Oh, Goblin. Oh, man. Don't let the curators hear you say that. They might throw you out. I know. We still haven't met anyone at the bar. I mean, we haven't done any normal bar visiting, so... Maybe you should try the frugality upgrade. That might be good. Increases my cost of life by 10 seconds, so... A museum curator bought my painting for a considerable sum of money. The palace has been closed. Now that I have established myself, I can think about spreading my wings a little. I've started to desire more space to live and create art in. I should move into a larger studio. Huh. I wonder what that'd be like. But I got I got 3 reputation out of it, 2 passion, 4 wealth. That means I think this is the most expensive painting I've sold, and has made me very motivated to paint. I am, look at that. 3 painting value bonus. Oh my god. I have to paint now, chat. My motivation is too high. That was an abstract painting that we finally sold. It feels a little bit like I've been doing the best at painting abstract pieces. So let's put relaxation with motivation, as well as my vague memory. Wait, not this one. See how that one's only worth 1 painting value? I'm gonna take the 2 painting value goal. Let's see how well this comes out. And I start paint. Oh my god, 180 seconds. Jesus Christ. Can I visit places at the same time? You know, maybe take a little stroll around, canvas in arm as I'm painting? Oh, and hello there, Dr. Corgi. Welcome. Can you draw furry run? I'm sorry. I can't do that. That's illegal. Do you see furry run as an option up here with all of my cards? I feel like a vague memory would work better for abstract. I think I might have used a vague memory before. I didn't think I ended up with an abstract painting. Come on, we gotta mix things up though. Imagine what other sort of abstract paintings I could draw. But now, I'm using the opportunity where I'm just minorly wealthier. I go to the bar with full pockets of 1 money. I just mean in general, not this game. What? I don't know about real life. I only know this game, Tiger. Come on. What do you think I am? Someone who doesn't live my life in video games? Come on. Me on my way to say hi back to Caco. Aw, heck. Aw, jeez. That means I've got... If you say hi again, I've got to say hi. Hi. Hello. Bar Avenue. And check. So it seems like I can do activities simultaneously. I wonder then if I should make sure I'm constantly thinking about the cost of life while also visiting places, while also painting? So have I not been playing this game optimally? And hang on. Here we go. I have met an interesting person. I can talk with people about anything, even ask them to help me with money, like the cost of life, or help getting rid of unwanted mental conditions. So I've met an individual with outstanding personality. His miserable life was written all over his looks, but there was still passion in his eyes. I felt the passion to live in myself as well. So we've got now the alcoholic to talk to. And now we've got a little bit of passion, and then the bar, of course, comes back. What is Furry Run? You're on mobile. Is it a BTTV emote? It is a BTTV emote. Mobile viewers, don't be mean to them, Phil, please! A Goblin Run, that's fairly accurate. Furry Run is someone in a fursuit, kind of, running on all four legs. Look at them go. Oh wait, you can't look at them go because you can't see it. Hey, I don't run like that. I raise my eyebrow at Goblin. And hello there, subject name missing, and welcome. It's a guy in a fursuit onesie running away from the camera on all fours. That's that's it. That's it. So, talking with characters about passion might reveal their favorite subjects or deeper longings. Talking about unpleasant things might drive them away from me, possibly permanently. Talking about other things yields a variety of results, worthy of exploring. Imagine if I had my depression, and then I talked about depression with the alcoholic, and the alcoholic is like, dude, I don't want you to unload my troubles on me. That's why I'm over here drinking. And then he gets up and leaves forever. Alcoholic, no! It looks like Krillin running on all fours. Oh my god. And hello there, Struxo, and welcome. Abstract painting of alcoholic would be neat. It represents their intoxication and separation from reality. I bet I could paint that if I... Or maybe, you know, we could interpret that ourselves if we combine the vague memory with the alcoholic. However, I'm already currently painting something. I wonder then... Now I really feel like since I'm able to paint and think at the same time... Can I double everything up together? Ooh, I could talk about yesterday with the alcoholic. Alcoholic, let's talk about yesterday. Can I also visit somewhere at the same time? Oh my god, I'm such a multitasker. Look at me doing all these activities at once. That means, hell yeah, let's go to the city and try to sell another one of these here paintings. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, I maximize my artist life efficiency levels. Yes, yes. An erotic picture of alcoholic and a vague memory. Oh my god. Go for a walk in the park with the alcoholic. Oh, have a good time together. Your artist's life is so dang efficient. I know, look at me do all of these activities at the same time. I thought I could only do one at a time, but no, I'm doing everything simultaneously. I'm sitting down at the table, canvas in hand, as I'm painting. Wait, I'm not actually sitting down at a table. I've got painting under one arm, or maybe strapped to my back as I go out to visit the city with my painting to sell, as I'm painting at the same time, and the alcohol is walking along beside me as I'm talking about yesterday. Still, with the cost of life in the back of my mind. Okay, I was not able to sell that painting, but I did get some passion out over it. So, we're just gonna go straight back over to the city. And we'll try selling the landscape painting. We're just gonna goddamn constantly try to sell this shit. I need money to live, so we're going out for it. Let's go. I should also try talking to the alcoholic about the job hunt. Huh. I might have exaggerated some pleasant details about the memory from yesterday. But he was there yesterday. Oh, jeez. I talked to the alcoholic about a job hunt. So, alcoholic, you're not drinking because you don't have a job, right? Can you give me an opportunity here? No, help me make a little bit of, you know, ching. Oh. Alright, so, while I didn't get this refreshed, I did get memory of positive thoughts. I'm reminded of better times. I also got a little bit sick. The city was cold both metaphorically and physically, and I caught a flu. So that gives me -1 health every 50 seconds. It also has a 50% chance to vanish. Or I can remedy to this by dragging 1 wealth onto this card, which only has a 35% chance to remove this condition. Yeah, right. We're just gonna let this minor ailment linger. It would be funny if I could paint it. The floose. Oh no. Willie. That's right. I got this minor ailment of the flu. That's what you have right now. That's why you're commenting on how much it sucks. Oh no. Yeah, as Phil says, I hope that you're feeling better than yesterday at least, Willie. Hell. So, from this painting I have painted, I have only gained 1 passion, but now this. New best painting. Subjective value of 5. We gather. Now if only I could manage to fucking sell them. Look at this. I've got 4 paintings and I keep trying to get rid of them and everybody just looks and goes, and then walks on by. Can I think about the minor ailment? What do you think thinking about the minor ailment does? Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind. If I hover over it, the only thing that highlights is the wealth money. So, we're just gonna leave that up there. What shall we think about? I wonder what thinking about these locations does. So, with the cost of life at 2.1 left, maybe we'll go ahead and think about that and try to keep it from going down so we can or hoard the wealth that we have. And hello there, Gert. Welcome. Trying to come up in here and, you know, either lay down a slick insult or compliment to Chet, and you don't even have any ideas. Gert, you're supposed to come pre-prepared. You're not supposed to send your message until you have something ready. Oh man, nobody even knew. You could have just hidden it and been like here in chat for 20 minutes thinking of something, and nobody would know until you actually say something. Alright, let's see. Paint. What do I want to paint? Wait. We've got 20 seconds left on the job hunt. I could paint just a real quick memory over here. You know, slap down my vague memory of yesterday and I could paint that. 20 seconds. Or I could go for doing another little... or even just the positive thought memory. Just the vague thing. Go ahead and paint a little bit of that. Since then we can try to paint the alcoholic afterwards. Again, we want to go ahead and start visiting. Let's go to the bar. Whoop. The alcoholic didn't know of any job opportunities at the moment, but this could change any day. Instead, we talked about life and art, so we've got more of a vague memory of yesterday. Guess what? I finished it very simple piece. Alright, just value of 1, that's fine. Filler painting. So we're gonna go down to the Bar Avenue. Let's take down our nice landscape painting. And we managed to sell that. And in the meantime, I paint the alcoholic. Go ahead and use our vague memories of yesterday along with it. I see. I'm like hovering over this, and I wasn't sure if that meant I was allowed to stick a location onto it. No, I'm just saying, these can just generally be used with this painting action. Alright, we make the alcoholic with some memories of yesterday, you know, recall about how we used to be drinking together. I paint the man. And now, since he is there, wait. Hang on. Now that I got that guy unlocked, and I've unlocked the talk interaction, note when I hover over it, and with this target. Dang it. Yeah. That's just saying I can talk with the person at this place. Or about that place. So, no, I have to actually know somebody already to talk. I can't just say, let's go over here and talk to people there. No. No. Otherwise, yeah, we could say talk at the ocean or the plaza. You know, go on over and talk at the bar avenue. Marshall will bring along some whiskey. Or even if we went down to the ocean, you know, sat down on the beach, the nice sands, sipped at the whiskey, had a little chat. No, can't. Oh no! In my effort to save money, I've made a radical, if not irrational, decision to never drink or have any other pleasure ever again in my entire life. I have a feeling this might backfire at some point. What do you mean you can't talk at the ocean? The waves are too loud, Arthur. The splashing? The rocks? They're very noisy. The seagulls that fly around? Far too loud. But hello there, Arthur. Welcome. And yeah, so apparently abstinence over here. I've decided that from now on, any tempting pleasures are immoral and must be avoided. I shall not visit establishments of entertainment and instead seek rationality and success. Yes, from now on, I shall live with better morals than others. Forever. I like that this is also, you know, solved by lust. May evolve to pride. We cannot visit bar, and we cannot visit the dark alleys. Well, we haven't even found dark alleys yet, so that's not much of a problem. I also was not able to sell my painting, so that kind of sucks. I wonder what happens if I were to talk to the alcoholic about abstinence. Well, since I'm not able, I can't... Since I can't visit the bar anymore, I guess we'll just go ahead and visit the city to try and pawn off our paintings. Well, let's see if we can offload that abstract one. Do I want to think more about the cost of life? What happens, do you think, if I start thinking about abstinence? Am I going to get upset over this? I contemplate. Abstinence? Partying. I've had several talks with this alcoholic, and instead of understanding their condition, I decided that I am better than them, and I'm never going to drink ever again. My body has healed itself and overcome my illness without external help. There we go. I'm so good at healing. I'm like a professional healer. I still was not able to sell my goddamn painting. Life sucks. Go back to the city, and we'll try selling the mood painting. I'm gonna fuck the abstinence away. My moral compass can't stop me. You know? That's actually kind of what the case would be, because it did say abstinence was cured by the lust feeling. So, you know, feeling a little bit of lust. I can remove a negative mood by thinking about it. However, I managed to delay my unwanted condition, or no, I say, okay, I just kept it from being worse. Sure. I found a tourist willing to buy my painting, but only after haggling. And now I don't want to hang out in the city. I went to the city. The guy came over and was like, I don't know. That looks more like it's worth a 1 to me. And then I just looked sadly at the ground and didn't even want to think about the city for a while. Is your artist an incel? I don't think that should be the case. Seeing as, again, what solves abstinence over here? Lust. I thought in most cases it was opposite for lust abstinence. No, not if you're living the life of an artist. Vincia started to cut out any reason to live in the city. Yeah, what the hell? I don't want to visit the city. I don't want to go to the bars or the dark alleys. Vincia, why did you even move here? Okay, so I finished it, a classical character portrait. So, I've got a character portrait worth 2. Got a little bit of passion gained. The alcoholic now is disabled for 200 seconds. Oh, look at that. If you paint him, there's a 33% chance to get abstinence. Well, I've already got abstinence, so I guess it didn't want to give it to me twice, or I just didn't get it. Well, be careful if you paint alcoholics, chat. You might just want to become, you know, abstinent. You'll paint them, you'll just get sad, think about, I never want to be like this. While you were out partying, I studied the brush. While you were out drinking and having sex, I was creating masterpieces of art. Abstinence is just depression in disguise. You can't fool me. I'm hovering over it. It evolves into pride. It's solved by lust. I don't know. The depression was solved by happiness. So that means they can't be the same thing. Can't get double abstinence. Outplayed, video game. Yeah. Yeah. Get fricked. I'd be more concerned about my level of passion over here if I didn't have 4 paintings I had available to sell. Wait. Sorry. 5 paintings. At least in 10 seconds I'll be able to go visit the art palace. So currently, we've got nothing going. I suppose we'll keep rounding up painting something, right? Should always be painting. I wish I could paint having more space. Can't put anything else in here. Can I paint my abstinence? I paint my abstinence away. I'm not going to put the vague memories in here because it makes it cost more and take longer. And my inspiration staying at that -2 makes it so that the value of the painting is not going to get better. So let's just go ahead and paint the abstinence away. Maybe? The beta of having abstinence while painting an alcoholic. Yeah. Didn't get the abstinence from painting them, but already had it while painting them. What do I want to think about? What if I think about vague memories? Will I get something positive out of that? I'm a little bit nervous about visiting anywhere. Can't go to the bar. Can't go to the city to explore. Let's try going to the culture plaza. Maybe I'll get an opportunity. Maybe I'll meet somebody new. We head off. Wait, I guess that's gonna lock off from being able to visit for the art palace for 10 seconds, but oh well. If you spent a long time watching a raging alcoholic, like, die in a bar, I think most people would go, maybe I don't grab a drink today. Or would you do the opposite and go, I want that, and then drink more? I collect the paintings. And now we have another mood paint. What the hell? I ended up with a strange idea. So before I had a controversial, and then I had a good idea. Now this idea, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's a thought, I suppose. Head over to the art palace. Let's attempt to sell. I had this rejected once before. Curator, let me in. For passion, we'll wait. We'll just keep going. Then if maybe I get another bad thought from one of these other interactions here, like the thoughts, my thinking, or my visiting, if I end up with a bad condition, then I've got painting already opened up, ready to be painted away. Well, that just refreshed it. Ooh, look at that! I got some delight! A yellow feeling. So we've got so an art lover bought my painting for a modest sum in one of the low-level art auctions. The palace has been closed. So we did get a little bit of passion. We got 3 wealth, and we got some delight out of it. Look at that! So happy. No, maybe we should be thinking about how delighted I am. I think I can also pair it with a yellow feeling. We're gonna think on that. And still can't visit the city yet. I choose visit. Okay. Let's go back to the culture plaza then. Oh wait, I did just realize the bar avenue is not locked anymore because we painted away the abstinence. We should go back there with some money and see if we can meet some more people. Can you paint the cost of life? No. You can note that when I hover over it, or hover over paint, neither of them highlight. So I can't just paint my way into living for free. Mood painting? Ooh! I met one of the important palace administrators. She revealed that they are preparing for an upcoming special exhibition and invited me to participate. Look, I just need to bring in some mood paintings. Requires a painting with an unwanted condition as key inspiration. Guess what? It's really shitty, but I do have one. I spend my reputation on this. Is it gonna be worthwhile? I have no idea. I have no idea what happens when I send a painting away to one of these exhibitions, but we're gonna find out. Let's see. We just go visit the culture plaza again? Maybe I should. I don't have that much to paint. Most I could do is do the vague memories painting, and all that's gonna do is make me more abstract pieces. And since I've already got 2 sides of the spectrum of value 1 and value 5, I don't know that's worthwhile to paint that. Though, I don't think I'd mind painting one of these other places. Right now I'm visiting Culture Plaza. It's gonna take me, okay, we're gonna paint Bar Avenue. When it's done, we will visit Bar Avenue with some money. We roll. There was my cost of life. Okay. Well, I just got a normal city view painting, nothing too exciting, but that is useful for keeping up some variety here. So if I get another opportunity that comes up that says, hey, we want to have a painting that's a city view, I can just grab it and go, hey, I got that. While making connections with local art administrators and museum curators, I discovered my name known by a few people as a promising artist. And then I end up with the pride. Great. Yeah, that schnoz. I like the pride is made, represented by a person with a huge nose that is very shiny. And now I'm feeling like painting. But guess what? I don't really want this. May evolve into maniacal? I don't know that I want maniacal feeling. Let's paint the pride away. We're gonna end up with a new mood painting. I'm gonna hoard my feeling like painting because the value is so high. I don't know that I want or care about having a high-ranked mood painting. I don't know if they're more popular or not. Let's just go ahead and try to remove pride. If that fails, we can paint again, and then maybe I'll use one of my positives up here. Now, we visit the bar. I put down the coin. Can we meet somebody? Ooh, and when city unlocks, we should just go ahead and do a normal visit of the city and see if we can unlock some new locations. Because I'm feeling so exhausted of our current selection that's available. I need more choices. Ooh. And thank goodness I did paint away the pride, and I got a passion out of it. I like when I get the passion out of painting these just the normal 20-second paintings, because that means really I've just got a free painting, got rid of a negative emotion for free. Hell yeah. Socializing with others like me reminded me about the bright side of life. Look, I unlocked a bit of pleasure. I got some sanity out of it. Wow. How nice. Maybe I should paint a little bit of that. So, my one nice landscape painting. The alcoholic still has 100 seconds before he's done, so I don't know if I'm really going to be able to paint him. I would love to do city, but I wanted to explore the city, and if I start painting it, I can't work on that. Let's put the culture down here. Then I can add in this delight. I want to try thinking about... No, I think thinking about pleasure is just going to reset it and then maybe give me some extra little bonuses, or maybe might make me think a little bit negatively. So maybe we'll... No point in using that as a bonus, because that's not going to increase my quality, just increase cost. If I put pleasure on here, what does this result change? 7, huh? Let's try painting. And then, let's go ahead and visit the city. See if we can't find somewhere new. So I don't want to bring a painting with me this time, since I'm trying to explore. Let's also go ahead and think about the cost of life to keep that from going down. You know, hoard my wealth. Well, now I can go visit the drugstore. A place for buying medicine. The opportunity to exchange a coin for health is the rarest of all. I wonder then if we get another... Oh, I forgot about my memory of feeling like painting. Shit. That would have been able to improve my painting down here a good deal. But, too late now. I can refresh it at least by thinking about it. Let's go back to the city. Do I just... Oh. Think if I brought a lot of money with me over to the drugstore, I could get some drugs for having a good time? You know. The pleasure drugs. Well, now I've found the dark alleys, poor neighborhoods with bad lighting, small shortcuts, unnamed streets, and dubious people. As usually, the greatest secrets are behind barriers of risk and danger. So, I've discovered a new part of town, the dark alleys. These crooked streets lead to a poor, badly lit part of the city, where the streets are nameless. Rumors hint at exotic opportunities if I'm lucky to find them. What sort of exotic opportunities do you think we'll be able to find out here in the back alleys? Wait, I have to bring money? Oh. That just sounds like I'm gonna get robbed. You think I'd be able to meet people that way, though? Drugstore shakes hands with Dark Alley. Places to buy drugs! But I don't want just a bunch of drugs. Well, let's go ahead and go over to the bar and see if we can't sell a painting. I may run out of coins soon. In times when I cannot sell paintings, I could look around in the city in hope of finding a job poster, or I could use the job hunt skill, but this needs an acquaintance. Maybe I should start visiting the city more often. Let's think about cost of life again. Or maybe I'll go, wait. So cost of life takes 40 seconds to think about. Memory of feeling like painting would still have 66.6 time remaining, or it would have 26.6 at that point. We'll think about cost of life and then think about painting afterwards. Okay, so we did not get any passion out of this, which is unfortunate. And the painting I painted only ended up with a value of 4. I'm angry. Now my passion's only at 2. So memory with a strange idea or 2 passion. Probably not the best idea. I'm gonna need some more passion now, because if I end up with a negative... Oh! Well, I didn't sell my painting, but I did get some passion, which, as I was about to comment, I should hopefully get at least 1. That way I'm able to paint any negative conditions I end up with. Let's go and visit. Let's go on. God damn, I have so many paintings. I really wish people would buy them. Let's take my fancy... No. Well, I've got 2 city view paintings, so let's try taking one to go sell. Only a value of 4. Jeez, Caco has really become a snob. Well, of course, I am art snob, you know. Look, I got a vivid idea out of this. I didn't sell the painting, but hey, this is a value 3 right here, so that's really nice. Since the ideas are great, since I'm able to just keep them. Though it says that they will not be far gone, they can be lost to doubt, pessimism, or hopelessness. So if I get a negative condition, it's possible I could lose that idea. 4 money is more money than you have in the bank. If only I could get that money. There's no point in having value 4 painting, or 1, or 5, or 900. If I'm not even able to sell it, nobody wants to buy my paintings. And go out to visit the city again. Here I spent my points. Over here, you know what? I should just go ahead and get this. I've got some health for it. I've got some sanity for it. Let's live more frugally. Oh. I've been buying and eating discounted food to reduce my living costs. Unfortunately, something gave me food poisoning. Oh no, I lost a health point after I just spent it on that frugal life. Oh jeez. What else do I want to think about? I can think about my paintings. Or what I can get. I'm gonna think about my really nice painting. Will I get passion out of it, maybe? Frugal life only eats instant ramen and canned meals. I think maybe since it's 1918, maybe Vincia goes out and goes hunting for some wild game. Huh. Oh. Trash garbage. Here I've spent 3 passion on this shit. You know, use my strange idea and the memory of painting over here, and I got 2 value. Ugh.
But I did unlock the alcoholic again, that's true. Let's talk to him about a job hunt again. You got any side jobs for me now that you're back around?
I got some curiosity after wandering around the city. Huh? Try selling our abstract painting again. Yeah, I don't think I want to paint right now with only one passion available. Still no one buying. Fine. I leave the city. Let's try going to the bar again to sell over there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sell the exact same painting I just attempted.
Maybe someone over at the bar will appreciate me.
Wait! How long have I had this open? I think I've had the art palace open for a little while now. God dang it. Art, though my paintings are good, they are far from perfect. I need to create more. Better. I think about my city view painting. We need a break. Please, someone buy something. Alcoholic still didn't know about any job hunt opportunities. Come on, Alcoholic. What are you doing to me? Eee. So, Alcoholic. What can you tell me? Oh. Okay, so I think we want to do location first and then character. Alcoholic. Wait. Dark alley discussion. What does he know about what lies behind? Eh? Oh, look at that! The exhibition has ended! I got my mood painting back. I got some happiness out of it. Aww. Look at that! I'm feeling so good and happy! Also got my reputation back. And a little bit of wealth. Lovely. Great. And then in half a second here, a bing. Perfect. Look, I managed to sell my abstract. Wait. With a sudden burst of passion, I was able to give a speech that convinced one of the bar owners to rent my painting for a long time to be displayed in their pub as a testimony that they indeed support artists. So I'm not gonna have this for 1,000 seconds, but that's fine. I've got plenty of other paintings out over here. I collect my singular coin! My money! Yes! Alcoholic seems to be a terrible source of jobs. Who would have thought? I mean, you can end up being an alcoholic, though, because of job stress. So, you know. And hello there, GB, and welcome! Alright. We visit the art palace. I try to sell my fancy abstract painting there. We talked about this and that, but my acquaintance didn't have anything interesting to say about alleys. This time. Boring, alcoholic, talk to me about something more exciting. What? I think back to the depression and the ocean. I put the ocean back down and bring out the park instead. Hey, alcoholic, what do you have to say about the park? I don't support artists. I only support fartists. Now that is real art. Here you intend to mean, you know, maybe fan artists, but it instead maybe sounds a little bit more like, artists that paint farts maybe? The deep blues of the sea just reflect your worries. I participated in one of the luxurious art dinners held at the palace. The food was nice, but people somehow felt unfriendly. No connections. Nobody liked my 5-value painting enough. I ended up just awfully bored. During condition, -4 passion. Oh, Jesus Christ. There goes all my passion for painting right now. And I lost money over it too.
Dang it, Art Palace.
Well, it didn't lock the location though, so I can go right back over to try to sell something else there. How about we try to offload our character portrait? Wait. Since we have multiple abstracts, let's try selling... Let's get rid of a mood painting. See if we can ditch one of them. If only we could take our booze buddy with us to not be bored. I don't know how much the art place would appreciate bringing in that alcoholic guy. Oh no. Looking at my own finished works sometimes makes me aware of the mistakes I did in the painting. Yeah. I do like the hat he's wearing, though, it's true. But now what did we end up with? Hoopsie daisy. More lost passion. Looking at the time, I might be able to talk about that. Because it's gonna develop down into irritation. Ow. I can't paint it because I have no passion. Well, let's go ahead and think about it and at least keep it from devolving. Because then I can talk about boredom with the alcoholic when that's done. But I think I need a short bathroom break here, chat. So I will be right back.
like coming back and seeing, hopeful,
optimistic view. Mistakes are just lessons and options for improvement in the future. And then Phil, good old uncle, the evil Uncle Phil, looking over, just yelling, mistakes are failures! And then punching Baldir in the face, pounding him down. That was a mistake that you said that. That means that one right there was a failure. Buh, you scared me. What if I start taking bathroom breaks and I make it my goal to try to just, come back and I'll be like, boo!
I return when you least expect it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I wish I had the wait, hang on. Solved by curiosity. Oh my god. No. My memory, my curiosity, it can't solve this because it's just a memory now. God dang it. If I still had this, not as a memory, I would be able to use it to cure my goddamn boredom. Hell, shit, fuck. Even if I say, had the desire to paint or feeling like painting, but no, I've only got memories of those. Fury. Anger. Do you think if I talked about memory of curiosity with the alcoholic, it could become normal curiosity again? I could get rid of the boredom that way? Huh. Ooh. A local museum curator convinced me to lend my painting for his small exhibition for free. Well, alright, I do get some reputation out of it. Promised that my painting would get me... Chat. The thing that the artists care about the most, more than money, exposure. Thank God, museum curator, for giving me what I really desire. Yahoo. Yahey. I do get some hope out of this. Solves hopelessness, despair, gloom, shame, nagging sensation, and doubt. Oh, so in 23 seconds, if the nagging sensation is not cured by thinking of it, I can cure with that hope. So that would be nice. But now, since the palace still has not gotten locked, that means we're going right back over to attempt to sell another one of my paintings. Where's my other locked one? Go ahead and stick the locked paintings up there. Let's see, we got abstract, got 2 city views, got 1 character, 1 mood, 1 landscape. So, I'll go with this abstract one. See if we can't sell that. Exposure. I love nude people. So do artists. That's why they do nude portraiture. Ooh, we're almost done talking to the alcoholic. Then we can talk to him about boredom. Well, we got some more vague memories. Thanks, alcoholic. The alcoholic is kind of not a great talking participant. He's just kind of like, oh, I guess there's yesterday, maybe. Sometimes bad issues dissolve when being talked about, 30% chance. However, talking under the influence of boredom may irritate the alcoholic and create some distance between us, possibly forever. What if I add in some hope? I like that increases it to 50% chance. Good, yeah, because this hope isn't powerful enough to straight take out boredom. I think I can use it to straight take out the nagging sensation, which might be better. Or we wait. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna gamble here, chat. We're doing some gambling. We're gonna see if the nagging sensation is removed here. If it is, try chatting about it with the hope with the alcoholic. If it's still there, we'll cure it with hope instead. You know, I say gamba, you know, do the gambling. This is a card game simulator. Artist Life Simulator via cards. That kind of means that this is all gambling right here, chat, because it's all just luck of the draw. You know, who knows what kind of card we're gonna pull? We also might get a positive, say, feeling like painting from the visit. No, I've just ended up frustrated. I ended up arguing with the goddamn curator. And now I'm angry. Well, that's great. Just what I need. More negative emotions. Alright. Wait, 2, 1, 0. Oh, see, we did get rid of that nagging. Okay, great. And now I've got one passion, so what I could actually do, I could just paint the boredom away. Maybe what I could do, I could paint the frustration away. And then I talk to the alcoholic with a bit of hope. Maybe. Because then that gives me a 50% chance of getting rid of that boredom. I walk over and complain to the alcoholic about how just gosh darn bored I am. Man, life sucks. I'm bored. I'm gonna go ahead and put the memory of happiness there in my thought bubble. It would have been better if I had put it in there, you know, maybe while it was still happiness. But seeing as these are both zeros, they're not really useful beyond just a subject to paint. I should probably continue visiting places at the same time, mainly in the way of trying to sell off my paintings. Let's try selling an abstract painting again, since we've only got 2 wealth left. Ding! Oh. Well, I didn't scare the alcoholic away. So let's just try talking with him again. Oh, look at that! We've got the art of frugality. That means my cost of life is now gonna last a little bit longer. See, look at that. 60 seconds. Hell yeah. You always talk to us, Caco. Oh, if only I had chat as a conversation person up here. Aw, jeez. Nothing there from the city. Should I look at my singular coin? I'm sweating. I desperately bring in my city view painting in an attempt to sell. Well, yeah, that refreshes my memory of happiness. Do I care about refreshing my vague memories? Sure, uh-oh. Okay, I'm thinking about the vague memories. I did manage to get... Oh yeah, because I was painting it. There goes my frustration. And I did get a passion point out of it. And now, thanks to this passion, I'm gonna go ahead and use it to paint away my boredom. Thus, getting even more mood paintings. So now I can pair those together, I guess. Oh, I guess now since I'm done talking to the alcoholic, I could talk to him about hope without any of the boredom. I also did not manage to get my painting sold again. Life sucks, chat. Nobody wants to buy my art. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my art? I'm constantly bringing it out to try to get rid of it, to try to make something off of it, and everybody just kind of looks over and says, I don't want that trash, and then I just cry. So I talked to him. Hang on. So hope solves hopelessness, despair, gloom, shame, nagging, and doubt. Relaxation does not solve as much. So I think we're going to go ahead and talk to him with hope to keep this refreshed.
what does a boredom painting even look like? Well, seeing as these mood paintings, well, though, Phil thinks it's just a canvas of drying paint. I mean, the paint can't be drying forever. So, what? Huh? What? Staying in the same place for days brought old memories to mind. I think back to the righteous lawyer. Okay. Hi there, sir. I wish you were an actual righteous lawyer, because then I could go have a conversation with you. I think maybe I sold a painting to him at some point? Oh. Maybe I looks a bit like Frood. Oh, back into the city for some selling of paintings. Maybe I can sell one of my mood paintings. As my cost of life continues to ever plummet down. Look, maybe I should just continuously go back and forth talking with the alcoholic about these positive feelings, and then I can keep them around. Look, we can go ahead and talk to him about the memory of happiness afterwards. Keep that positive. Actually, I suppose I can think about my memory for happiness and keep it refreshed that way. Also, maybe even think about the memory of this righteous lawyer. Maybe stack them up like this. Put them over here in the... Whoa. Well, at the very least... Oh no, my idea! No! I'm feeling so hopeless. The idea I had is now gone. At the very least, since I have this hope right here, I can at least counter them. So, subliming my hopelessness into nothingness. Well, there goes that at least. I am feeling pretty hopeless since I'm all out of money and nobody's buying my paintings. I rush again, desperately over. This might be an interesting combination to try it, is to put in the character portrait. Oh, but I really want to hoard the character portrait, see? Because if I ever get an opportunity that says, hey, you want to draw people? I've got a painting prepared for it. So maybe I'll just continue to see about pawning off. I'm gonna put up my expensive painting again. Guess we'll try to go to the city to sell my city view painting. Oh, we only have 9 seconds or 10 seconds remaining on the art palace now, though. Maybe the curate... Ooh. I finished it. A simple mood piece showing an unwanted condition of the psyche. The thoughts in the mind swirling. There is no boredom. The mind is too full. Head is not empty, you could say. It is full of thoughts and feelings and gives me fucking for passion. Hell yeah, it's time to get painting. Wait. I don't really have that much to paint. I guess I'm just going to solely paint the memory of the righteous lawyer and nothing else. Let's paint him. I misheard mood pieces as nude pieces, if only. Well, I did manage to sell my painting and get money, thank God, but I also got sick again. That's not very good. Since my health is only at 5. We visit the art palace with my fancy abstract painting again. One day, I'm going to sell this. Those art palace curators are going to take my art. I say with great... Oh. Talking about my feelings has refreshed them, but was emotionally taxing for the alcoholic, who needs some time off after such an intense discussion. He couldn't handle talking about being relaxed. Alcoholic is too stressed. Oh, we had such an intense discussion about relaxation. Oh, jeez. Ooh, look at that. Value 3 abstract painting. Well, I don't mind if I do. Alright. That means now, since I've got relaxation here, I would like to make that as a secondary point. And I think I would like to paint a new landscape painting. So let's go with the ocean. Add a bit of relaxation. And then I'll get painting. And then, if I can, yeah, I'll get this done in time. I'm going to just paint the memory of happiness and use the 1 passion point for it. Since it's cheap to just use off these high values, I think. Oh, I can be thinking about something too. What shall I think about this time? I think about the fact that I think about the fact that it has been eons since I've been over to the Culture Plaza. Sad days. We do chat with the alcoholic pretty often. And the alcoholic has been the only person that we've managed to meet so far, so. And now we've got another painting off for an exhibition. However, this time, we did get a little bit of wealth out of it. Did get a little bit of hope. And we can go right back on over to the palace. And let's try to sell the boredom painting I did. Get rid of the boring. Why do people only rent or borrow art and not buy it? Is my art just exceedingly generic? So that when people see it, they go, yeah, it's not bad. It's not really enough for me to want to own the piece myself, but I guess I can take it so I can hang it up for a little while, sure. I'm furious. My rage is at maximum. Why is it that I've gotten another erotic art exhibition opportunity? I don't have 2 people that I know. Ugh. I would go out to the city to see, or the bar and pay some money to see if I could meet somebody, but the art palace is still available. And since I still have a bunch of paintings I'm able to sell, I would really like to offload at least one of them. Yeah, basically I'm just painting a whole lot of office art over here. For the best that we can't do that kind of exhibition, but I get reputation out of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I pay the major illness to go away. Hey, illness? You don't want to infect me anymore. Want to get lost? Give it a little, monetary bribe. Dang it. Okay, the timer reset. Let's wait a moment. Hope that I sell this painting. Wait, no, I finished painting. Okay. I did do a nice landscape painting. Got a little bit of passion out of that, out of it. Pretty good, pretty good. So I can go ahead and pair those 2 together. And I'm going to paint the memory of happiness, since it only costs 1 if I use it and is a higher quality. I paint that. Alright, we've got 5 seconds. Try to sell this mood painting. Oh no. However, it does say this is solved by any feeling, so doubt. May evolve to worry. Every cycle. Minus an idea. I don't have any ideas. I do have hope, so we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that doubt with my hope. Get rid of that. Get lost. I don't need that. Since I'm sick right now, I'm gonna think about the drugstore and how I wish I had drugs to cure this illness. Eh? Alright. I got 2 money. A museum curator bought my painting. I like that it says for a considerable sum, but I only got 2 wealth out of it. Though I suppose since this mood painting is a value of 1, and it's not, maybe if it's something along the lines of, my painting has been bought for a considerable sum of money. If the painting is low value and say it adds a ×2 multiplier to the value, that means I could only get 2 money out of it because the painting was only value of 1. Well, now I've got Delight. Now I can't go to the art palace. I did get rid of that painting. So here we go. Hey, Illness? Come a little bit closer. Yeah, you like this coin? Want this coin? Huh? What? It's fitting that I've got this sickness and I've paid it 2 coin and it's still refusing to leave. I know, the illness needs to frick off, dude. Maybe we should aim to sell then all of our mood paintings with value 1s, or our paintings with value 1s, at the city and bar, since they're not able to be reduced by anymore. I think what we're also going to do is just wait until the last second for this major illness, instead of, you know, waiting while it's at 30 seconds and then paying it. Maybe waiting until it's like at 1, giving it money, and then hoping it goes away. Because then when the timer resets, we save ourselves more time, you know? Damn, our doctors and scientists were sure that money would cure this, but it's just not going away. Oh, man. I got this job hunt too, and I still haven't managed to really utilize it. Man. Value 1 abstract. Bleh. Wish I could paint him, but he's still gone. I wish I could paint the illness. I wonder what piece of art I would make if I was able to paint the illness. Well, I suppose we'll just wait for a moment while things pass. Oop. Aw! At least going to the city with my painting made me a little bit more sane. However, I would have preferred some more health rather than sanity. Let's go visit the bar. Maybe if we visit the bar rather than the city, we'll manage to not, you know, have the possibility of getting sicker or something. We need to inject pure gold into the illness. That'll surely work. So maybe if we can melt down our coin, inject via syringe into the illness, perhaps that would work? Thinking about the drugstore gave me a silly idea, chat. Imagine trying to take drugs to help out an illness. Nah. I pay it more money instead. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, oh, well, now we have to wait to visit. Still loading. I can go thinking, though. Nothing good. So, back to the bar. This time, I bring my level 2 value abstract painting. How about this one, boys? Why is that a silly idea? A silly idea like injecting gold. I went over to the drugstore and they said, why don't you just inject straight gold into your veins? And I'm like, wow, that's so silly. And then I walk off. One of these dang days, I just end up with a bunch of memories. God. Come on, bar. Somebody's gotta buy this painting, right? Someone? Anyone? At least now I can talk to the alcoholic again. Want to talk about my mood painting? What do you think about my painting? You'll buy it, Twitchy? Wait, oh. I almost missed that, chat. 0.3 seconds. God dang it. Still not cured. My 30% chance, please! Oh. Oh. That's what, three times now that we've spent money on this illness. What happens if the timer runs out? We lose 1 health point, and there's a 30% chance for it to evolve into mortal sickness, and a 30% chance to create a fatigue of the mind. Oh, you know. Oh. Oh! Oh no! Wasn't able to... The shame says that I'm not able to talk to people now. So after I'm finished talking to the alcoholic... Oh. Well, I've got a fair bit of passion, and the shame is 0, so maybe I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to, you know, maybe paint it into a slightly better mood painting. That's one thing with hoarding up the passion points and keeping the painting a little bit free, is that if we do end up with any negative conditions, it does make it easier to just, you know, do a little quick painting. Oh no. The alcoholic has gotten tired of discussing art. I keep coming back on over to the bar and I'm like, hi alcoholic, hi, how are you doing? And he's just like, not fucking Vincia again. Oh my god, April, please just go away and leave me alone. April, I can't take another day of your complaining. Oh. Hang on. I also realize now. It looks like if the paintings have the same value level, you can stack them. Notice how this has a 2 on top of it. I do like, though, it still keeps their original appearance. So, when I stack them, they get the same image. When I pull them apart, they split. Huh. He's just been hanging around, hoping to meet the turtles, and they just keep not showing up. So here I am, all excited to meet and talk to him. I look at my wealth. I look at the major illness. Well, we're fucked. I desperately try to sell my painting. Don't evolve. Don't evolve. Don't evolve. I'm crossing my fingers over here. Oh no. Oh no. It had a 30% chance for both of those. You know, individually. And we had a 30% chance of curing that illness by spending money on it. And we spent 3 coins. None of them worked. And then we finally run out of time on this last go. And of course, it gives us both of the negatives. And so now, because of the fatigue of the mind, I cannot read or think. It doesn't do anything else beyond that, though. But now, that means I'm going to assume we can't paint it away either. So, now this went from a 30% chance to a 25% chance. I look at my money, my lack of it. I look at the fact that I still have not successfully sold a painting. Nobody wants to buy my paintings. I rush over to the bar. Blanket wrapped around me. just a cup of hot water. Not even tea, just hot water in my hand. I'm profusely sweating. I slap down a painting down onto the surface. I'm just like coughing up a storm, phlegm everywhere. You know, basically crying. And I'm like, please, please, someone buy this. All of the people there at the bar, all of these bartenders here, they're like looking over at me, seeing me cough all over this painting that I have. They just kind of start shuffling away. They don't really want to get close to see what I'm trying to sell. That person's not looking too good. Maybe they should stay away. Don't know about me. As I attempt to again go back out to sell this abstract painting, my cost of life over here is at 3.2 seconds. I don't have any money. My mortal sickness is at 20. My health is at 3. Art Palace just unlocked. Being unable to pay when needed forced me to make tough decisions, costing sanity, health, and reputation. Chat, if I don't manage to sell this painting, this abstract painting here, I'm dead. I've only got 2 health. Mortal sickness makes me lose 2 health. Well, I made a fancy mood painting, I guess. My shame's gone. I look at the timer. Chat, here comes my fate. Are you ready? It's all riding on this. This is literally, everything is on this. If I don't get any money, I'm dead. I am dead. The cost of life at least only costs me 1 health point, which it's at 43 seconds currently, so that's 2 more opportunities to make money. Mortal sickness takes off 2 health. So if this does not give me a coin, there is no way I can spend money to reset my mortal sickness timer or attempt to cure it. And since we're at 3 hours, just a little bit over 3 hours at this point, we've been on it for 2. This is like stream death right here, chat. I raise my hands up in glory. I can't believe it. We're not dead. I met someone who looked wealthy and drunk enough to buy my art. Although they sucked and I hate them, at least I was able to make some money. Alright, I desperately collect that cash. We're gonna take this goddamn shit and we're gonna attempt to cure my mortal sickness. In the meantime, the Art Palace has unlocked, so I'm going to go ahead and try to sell, say, this expensive, fancy, high-value abstract painting. Maybe we can sell that? We're gonna wait and wait out the timer. Sweat. Sweat. You want to try and wait as long as possible because we're so low on cash? Cure, cure, cure. Ugh. At least it has a long time. The major sickness was what, 40 seconds? This one at least has 60. That means I have it's not really 3 chances, it's really more like 2 chances to sell a painting. We just have to hope. We live to maybe die another day. Since we've still got fatigue of the mind too, we can't think on the cost of life to try to delay that from having to spend money on that either. Here we go. Point 1. Come on. Come on, money. Oh! 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 We did it! Eccentric, hunched man purchases my painting. He probably felt bad for me. He hunched and shuffled over and looked at me. I looked back at him. I'm looking like death at this point. I've had this mortal sickness for a long time, and he just very guiltily bought the painting off of me. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, I also see that the bar avenue's disabled right now. Let's go ahead then. I guess we're going over to the city to try to sell another painting here. Hopefully I won't get, you know, worse or something. He saw the paleness in your eyes. Just intense bags. You know how it's supposed to be when you die, you lose that sort of eye shine? I'm already fading. I'm barely hanging on over here. He saw it and was just like, holy shit, this artist is... Oh my god. I'll buy that, okay? You can't get sicker, right? No. You can see that one of the chances over here where it has every 60 seconds no longer has listed that there's a % chance for it to become worse. All it does now is decrease my health by 2 and has a pretty high chance of creating a fatigue of the mind. Fortunately though, since I have several wealth tokens at this point, I'm gonna get this cured at some point. And when the fatigue of the mind runs out, I can start thinking about the money, cost of life, you know, keep that refreshed. Oh, look, I could talk. Hang on. Cannot read or, you know, I didn't really think about that or realize it before. This says cannot read. That means maybe at some point I'm able to unlock, say, a book item, and I could get a read action? That's interesting. But obviously I don't have that. Not available to me. Oh. Well, now I'm just getting... Oh no, every cycle is -1 health. Uh-oh. Well, and that also... Okay, what's great is even though it reduced my passion by, you know, 3, I still have 1 passion remaining. That means I can paint away the sadness. Sadness, get lost. I hate that. I really need to clean my ears. I heard read as breed. God dang it, Welly. We're not doing any erotic paintings over here. Also, Thoth, did I say hello? I read out your comment, but did I actually then follow it up with going, hey, hi, hello, Thoth, welcome to the stream, where we nearly perished. We nearly died of illness. At least in a few seconds here again. Wait, I also realized I haven't been attempting to sell a painting. That's very stupid of me. I need to be constantly doing that. Since I'm gonna be I really need to micromanage my cash flow in order to make sure I sell it. Sure you did. I say hello to Thoth yet again. Just every time now Thoth puts message in chat, will be like, hey Thoth, how's it going, Thoth? Yeah, we are still nearly dying. Have to just watch that. Oh, my think is also done. I forgot to put the cost of life into think. I think... Oh, dang it. At least I got a passion out of attempting to paint away the sadness. It's still there, but since I got a passion point out of it, I can attempt to paint it again. So let's go. Over here with cost of life, I think what might be good is to wait until it counts down low and then stick it into think. Since I think while I'm thinking, I keep saying think, as... Ooh, 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 ouch. Ouch! Ooh! Ow! Ow! Ee! Ah! Dang it. Okay, since while I'm thinking about the cost of life, I don't think that counts down. I got a memory of nostalgia. Yeehaw, definitely what I was wanting. What do you think happens if I talk to the alcoholic about some nostalgia? I wonder if particular kinds of thoughts affects different sort of outcome types. Like, this is the alcoholic. Does talking about him with the nostalgia give or can yield potentially different results if, say, another person I could be talking to was an artist? So let's say there's the artist, and I talk to them about the memory of nostalgia. They could give me different things. Because that would make sense to me, just as we have continuously not gotten anything out of talking about Job Hunt with him. So. And so we visit the city again in an attempt to sell this mood painting. I shuffle away to the city. And then when the city is done, we can go back to the bar to try selling over there. Again, I should maybe put the mortal sickness, like, right up where it's very obvious. Huh. There's a new mood painting. There goes my sadness. That way, it's more in front of my face with that timer. I'm watching you, timer. Too bad, because I'm so concerned about keeping up on the... Oh. You know, I probably saw this person while I was out there attempting to sell this painting. She walked over and took a look at it. Was like, wow, this is quite the piece. It's a shame that I can't afford it. And then she turned and walked away, and I just looked back after her and was like, wow, I've never saw someone so beautiful before. And now all she is the memory of a beautiful stranger. And thank you, Con, for resubscribing for 9 months. Haha, funny baby joke. Con, why? Because it's what's hip and trendy. I've seen those type of baby jokes made with the subscription messages, you know, a few years ago even. I don't know if something that's a few years old is exactly hip or trendy, but okay. But hello there, Con. Welcome to the stream. Hey, hello, hi. And hello again, Thoth, posting another message in chat, so I say hi again. Paint the beautiful stranger? I can't. I don't have any passion for painting right now, Thoth. Visiting? What painting? How about I take that? No, I keep trying to paint mood paintings, not getting anything out of it, so let's try an abstract one this time. Go to the bar. I saw Sput doing it 3 days ago. I'm assuming the baby joke. And he's a Zoomer, so it must be hip. I guess you're right. If there's some hip Zoomer making jokes, then whatever their jokes are about, they've gotta be hip. I'm not a Zoomer, so I don't know what's hip right now. I like that I've gotten curiosity out of talking about nostalgia with the alcoholic. Thank you, alcoholic. I will take this memory amongst all of these other memories and shit that I got. Let's keep talking to the alcoholic. This time, about the memory of something bittersweet. Oh, cost of life is at 5 right now. Thinking about life. The money it takes. Boy, your health sucks. Great reputation though. Yeah, my reputation over here at 12 is pretty good. Hang on, this says the art plaza. I should start exploring the city and try and find the goddamn art plaza over here. Anyway. Note, as you comment about my health being terrible. Are we dying? Yes. Very much so. I have 2 health right now. This mortal sickness right here takes away 2 health every 60 seconds. So, every 60 or just above like 59 seconds, I have to spend money in an attempt to cure it or just reset the timer. Because if this makes it to 0, I'm dead. There was a moment where I was absolutely on the cusp. I was attempting to sell a painting, and if I didn't manage to sell it, I was going to die. Fortunately, we did get money, so we're still here. That's also why I have this kind of positioned out here to try to pay better attention to the timer on it, as it is extremely important that I do not let it run out. And it is also absolutely magnificent that I have finally succeeded in selling this painting. I would take time to say just do a little city stroll and see if I could explore and get some new locations. However, I really have to make sure I have the cash money in order to keep living so I can cure this goddamn sickness. I have so many mood paintings, let's keep trying to sell some of them. And hello there, Thoth. Comment. A greeting. Money. Something something. Starving, wasted life, dying in the gutter artist. That's how it goes, right? Yeah, where you have a mountain of art that nobody wants to buy, and you just are barely managing to live every turn. 1.2. I pay the Please, Mr. Skeleton Man, dripping with the unknown ooze from another dimension. Go away. I just want you to leave. I was able to remove a mortal sickness with the help of comfortable bed, good food, and medicines. The wonders of modern science and snake oils have saved my life once again. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about being ill anymore. I do still have to be concerned about the cost of life, as if I run out of money while having that, I do lose health. Now I only got 2 of that, dude. So I'll have to make sure I always got money in the pocket, I say, patting my purse. Too bad this guy isn't a successful, full-bellied, tea-drinking artist like that DistantCaco person. I hear she's a pretty cool streamer, too. Wow, if only Vincia over here could be more like me, Caco. Is this game like Cultist Simulator? Personally, I cannot really say. I have not played Cultist Simulator. I know that operates off of a card game as well. But because I haven't played it, I don't know the extent of how comparable it is. I continue talking. How about alcoholic? Dude. I saw a hot dame the other day. I think I'm actually going to talk to him about curiosity first, so I can reset my timer, and then we'll talk about the beautiful stranger. Hopefully he doesn't get tired about talking about things that make me curious, though. Come on. Just want to sell a painting. But now, since I am better, I'm hoping I can at least successfully sell 1 more painting. And then I can do a little bit of city exploring. I could always try talking about the cost of life with the people I know. This can be an easy way to get coin or lose a connection. I talk about the cost of life with the alcoholic. And then he just finally gets up and leaves and says, "This is the final straw, Vincia. I can't take this anymore. I'm out." And then I just look sadly as the only person I know leaves. cultist simulator is a lot more intense with the things you need to manage. Perhaps a greater challenge? Well, we've got a drunken nobleman, punched my painting and broke the frame. Thanks. Really cool of you. You should have just bought it, honestly. I would have taken the singular money coin and you could just had the painting. I've got plenty more, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and visit the city normally and see if I can't find somewhere new to start going to.
Mainly hoping about that art plaza, and maybe we could meet some other artists. That way we have more people to talk to, other than just the alcoholic.
Oh, I got a vivid idea. Now I've got a silly idea and a vivid idea. However, with absolutely no passion, can't do any painting. There it is. Alright, stack it back up. 3. Go. That was your sadness painting? Oh. He punched my sadness. Ow. Ow. Owie. I can't believe this is happening. I've just lost 1 health and got hurt from getting a minor cold in the city. How can this be happening, chat? There's a 50%. I'm looking at this. I don't think I can even let this one now try to just heal on its own, because I only have 1 health. But you said you made the comment earlier, Phil, I believe, that the drugstore, I can maybe buy some drugs in order to add health? We could do... There's 2 options here. I could go over to the drugstore and pay to get some health and see if this will heal. Honestly, I think it's actually better to see if I can buy some health here and see if it will heal on its own, because that has a 50% chance to vanish versus spending money on this ailment and only having 35% chance. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let the cost of life run out this time. I'll just let it keep ticking down. Maybe put my thoughts... Maybe put my thoughts into something else over here. Maybe think about something bittersweet. Or maybe I could go ahead and just keep thinking about curiosity. Keep that around as a memory that I can potentially use for any negatives. Drugstore. Oh, yep, there we go. And now we're doing some gambling to see if we can't just wait. Sorry for backseating, but it was important to say, it's a minor backseat. You know, the problem with backseating largely comes when it's really constant. An occasional backseating, especially when it's late, especially when it's something like that, you know, it's not a huge deal.
Backseating always just becomes an issue. That's why, though, you have to be strict, generally,
on not allowing backseating, because that's how it slides really easily. You observe the person that goes, hey, backseat comment. The streamer goes, oh, thank you. And then everybody in chat will often look over and go, hang on, wait, you take backseating? Now's my time to backseat too. And that's where a lot of the problem tends to lie. Is when it just kind of spirals out of control like that. But we don't have that problem. Not here. What are we gonna try to sell? How? I've got so many mood paintings. Let's go ahead and try and sell our 3. Value 3 painting. Going. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I wanted to... What? Okay. So it has come to this. I'm asking for financial assistance if they can spare anything. Asking for money might drive people away, possibly permanently. 5% chance. I see. So if we talk about the cost of life with somebody, really what we're doing is going,
Hey, alcoholic, you got a coin I can have to keep living?
huh? Maybe I don't want to do that. I am once again asking for financial support. Yeah, it's my time to shine, you say, coming out with non-stop comments about how streamer should be playing or great top quality advice and tips. We got some new bittersweet, refreshed, sold that mood painting, got a little bit of coin, which unfortunately is not what I was hoping for. Because this was a value painting of 3, but we only got 2 wealth out of it. And Vincia is having an extremely rough time. She's barely managing to survive. Nobody wants to buy her paintings. When they do, it's just really them renting it, or paying for accidentally breaking it, or just feeling bad about me. Alright, minor ailment, please vanish. Please don't become major. Oh no. Oh no. Well, when that ticks down to near 0, we're going to start throwing money at it again. The Art Palace closed with my money at 5. We're going to go over to the bar and attempt to sell some paintings yet again. Alright. I'm also pondering here. It says a 30% chance to evolve into mortal sickness, 30% chance to create a fatigue of the mind. So I don't know that it's worth it to pay to get some health versus paying to get some major illness. At least 1 coin. Because... I suppose actually, since it doesn't have for the timer that there's a chance that it will go away, I don't think you can get... You can't get rid of the major illness by just waiting. You have to start throwing money at it to cure it. I just want to wait for it to time down. And think about the cost of living, in a desperate attempt to not lose money to it. The alcoholic? Do we want to talk? Ooh. Oh. Aww. Nobody bought my painting, but an old woman consoled me, telling me I will do alright in the end. Thanks, old lady. I like I've got all of these positive emotions now. And yet still, we just keep getting ill and nobody wants to buy my art. Oh my god. I wish I could meet new people, that way I could have more conversations. Come on. You know what feeling I want, chat? I want the feeling of romance. I will never get the feeling of romance because we don't have the hot thing over here to romance. Oh. How am I supposed to find love if I don't have anyone to love? I don't know that I want to talk to him about my art because, wait, this character art portrait is technically him. Hey, do you remember when I painted you? I also am generally going to try to avoid going to the city to sell my paintings. No, I can't imagine you can get multiple illnesses, right? I think I could maybe get hurt while I'm in the city and lose a health, and with only 1 health point, that's not really very good, not very safe. Maybe the alcoholic can turn into romance? I don't know. I've hung out with him a long time, and he just kind of gets spooked and leaves whenever I talk about art too much and the like. So I feel that maybe he might just look. I don't know. I don't think he has any interest in me and would rather just bail. dying, Caco? Yeah. I'm over here just constantly holding on for dear life as I try to sell paintings and make money. And try to just cure my illnesses with cash. We have spent so much money on these illnesses now, I know. Alcoholic at least making me a little bit more sane. Thank you, alcoholic. Alright, we're gonna talk to him about curiosity. Wait. Let's talk to him about bittersweet, since that's at 2.2. Keep that refreshed for a little bit longer. As I hope for... Oh, no. Okay, what does this counter? Any blue feeling and also solved by relaxation and contentment. Well, I don't have that. I have no cure at the very... and I can't paint it away because I have no passion. Cost of life cycle is 50% faster during condition. Well, that's great. That means I'm losing money 50% faster, chat. Oh boy. Just what I was hoping for. Let's try to think my stress away. With a counter? I don't have any counters. Oh. Sell painting? Wait. Solved by hope. I like it. What does it do? It makes it so I can't paint characters. Well, I only have the alcoholic anyway, so Gloom, you're not exactly terrible. At least I can get rid of that thanks to the hope that I had. Bar is still not locked off either. Did I just destroy that painting because it made me upset? Well, I have tried to sell that painting for so long, I finally just got depressed over it, destroyed it, threw it in the trash, and ran off. Here we go, chat. Another attempt. Major illness? Can I cure it? 1.2 seconds remain. I hold up my coin. My 30% chance is just not... It's not on the upper end of 30%. It's on the lower end of 30%. You know, more like an F- rather than an F+. Still can't manage to sell my painting either. What if I do a little switcheroo on them? I keep bringing in my mood paintings. What if I bring a high quality landscape art piece? Please, bar patrons, I'm desperate. At least I have bitters. You know, I think that one negative feeling was cured, or the stressed over here is cured by a blue feeling. I think. Yeah, it is. That means when the bittersweet is done, if this doesn't get rid of my stress, I can at least get rid of it with my bittersweet when it's done. So that's nice at least. Oh. Oh. Sublime! Sublime! It's gone now. Farewell. And instead I'm probably... The friendliest faces in the Bar Avenue are also the poorest, so nobody had enough money to buy my painting. Well, I guess I go in desperation. I try to sell the painting that I just attempted to sell at the city instead. I look between the cost of life and my wealth money. I'm gonna go ahead and try and think about the cost of life to keep it from, you know, timing out and taking my coin away from spending to try and cure my illness. Here we go, chat. We're getting on the cusp again. Is this going to be cured? Huh? No, it's not. I'm out of cash again. That means I have, what? This try and one more, and that'll be it to get money? And if I don't, then we're fucked. Probably stolen boat painter job opportunity. An opportunity to paint over some boat. Good payment promised. So I can either spend my sanity or my reputation. I'm gonna spend my sanity. It's time to get money. By maybe a stolen bone. This though, unlike painting, the normal painting attempts to sell, where it was a chance maybe someone will buy it, maybe someone won't. This is a straight job. So I am going to get some cash money out of this. Chat, it might be an illegal stolen good, but I'll do what it takes to live, dude. Do we just go to work like a normal wage slave? No, I'm far too sick for that. If I walk into a normal workplace, they're gonna tell me to turn right around and get out because I am sick. No, no, no. You'll spread that to everybody here. Get lost. I offered a nearby business to paint over their venue facade for a minor sum, and they agreed. The cost of life reset. Hell yeah. I made one money. I painted the boat as ordered, but my employers didn't show up as promised and were nowhere to be found afterwards. Only days later, I approached a friend of theirs who told me grimly to keep my mouth shut, then giving me a silver coin, a third of the promised payment. I'd rather not to do anything like this again, but it is what I have to do in order to not die from my major illness. Well, time to go back to the city to try and sell my landscape painting. I'm going to go ahead and wait to think about the cost of life until it runs down low. Let's go ahead. Unfortunately, I didn't talk to the alcoholic soon enough about the bittersweet feeling, so now it's just a memory, unfortunately. So, alcoholic. You want to talk about the bar? Eh? As I hope this next coin will maybe complete my illness. I scoop up the major illness onto the coin. I attempt to skip it across the water. Successfully. With the coin covered up in the illness, you see it just skip out into the seas, falling beneath the waves, when it finally skips out as far as it could go. Now, next one, chat, we still have 0 wealth. That means we are not out of the woods yet. Because cost of life, if I don't have money, that means I lose a health instead. And I only have 1 health. That means we need to get a little bit more money. We can't think on the cost of life to delay it. But we do need to actually at least have some money in order to continue having ourselves, you know, enough to live. And not lose health that way. I sold my painting! I collect the money, and now we can go to the art palace in the hopes that we can get some more. So all of the paintings I have left now are all not very good quality. I would love if I could get painting on some more, but I can't. Because I have no passion. Ever since I got that not depression, when I got the boredom, that was the worst, because that took away so much passion. And I lost it afterwards, too. Alcoholic, what have you done to me? I already had 0 passion, but this talk has made me properly bored. I wonder if you had passion, that would have kept you from getting this boredom trait. But since I didn't have any, I'm now stuck with it. Well, it's not like I lost anything out of this one, because Didn't have any passion in the first place, so now it's just gonna have to hang around, looming over our head. Thanks, alcoholic. Definitely what I was wanting. I wonder, could I maybe get... The alcoholic is just not very good for me. I think the best things that I can get from it is when I have curiosity. I think those are maybe the conversation topics. Hang on. What if I tell him about my silly idea? But they're our only friend. You know, just because you only have that singular friend, if they're a terrible person, is it really worth it? Well, I managed to get some connections with art admins, but, I lost a coin out of it. Not really what I was wanting. Hey, can someone please just buy my paintings? That's all I want. I don't want reputation right now. I don't care about connections. I just want a little bit of coin. I hold out my no, not exposure. That's reputation, Shy Guy. You know what? I grab out my reputation stars and I hold them out towards you. Look, I don't want this. I would be okay with exchanging just about all of my reputation over in order to get some coin. She doesn't need more exposure. Have you seen her clout? Oh, ouch. Ooh. Every cycle minus sanity. Well, that's great. And again, I can't paint those away. Chat, we're now on a slowly descending spiral. As I'm running around desperately attempting to sell my art and nobody wants to buy it. And I've got 1 health, 1 wealth. I've become obsessed with the idea. I'm maniacal over it. Oh, I can't stop. Now I'm feeling bored. And here, look, here's his little foot. There's his head, on fire. He's maniacally bored over here. This looks like the spooky cousin from Courage. A little bit, doesn't it? The hair cutting guy? Yeah, the barber. He wants to cut your hair. He would love to cut your hair. The alcoholic man. What have you done to me? This is your fault. You did this. I got a passion point. Oh my god. It's like a little tease. It just kind of grabs it and dangles it above my head and is like, look, you can paint away one of those negative emotions now. And I'm like, oh boy. I'm really glad to have this. Now, the question is, what the hell do I between the two, irritation and boredom, it's better to get rid of irritation because this decreases my sanity. Boredom right now, it doesn't do anything. It might start doing something when it becomes pessimism or apathy. But irritation right now is actively doing something. I think maniacal will sell well. Well, unfortunately, I'm talking about maniacal with the alcoholic right now. So I don't got time for that. Alright, and so in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's take my swirly boredom painting from earlier and go back down to the bar and see if I can sell it again. Just going to paint the irritation away. Maniacal is busy at the moment. Please leave a message. And try calling again later. Thank you.
Beep. Hang on, what? Paying attention to my costs has saved me some money. Right, cost of life was frozen during this process. Well, I'm going to continue thinking about the cost of life so I don't spend my 1 coin. Chat, I have some bad news. Just -2 health every cycle. This is in 40 seconds. So, I think we are just straight doomed now. Because I'm not going to finish this painting in time to start painting something else. If I went to the drugstore to pay for money to get 1 health, this is -2 health, so that's not enough to save me. I would die anyway. If I manage to go out and sell another painting, all that's going to get me is money. And there's not enough time to sell painting and go to drugstore for what I think this is it. After going out like this, yep, after we had that fatal illness. And wait. I can talk to the alcoholic about my suicidal mood. This is it. We're not going to do it yet. I'm gonna let the timer run lower, and then we're gonna talk to him about it. That will make this essentially then have a larger timer. So instead of getting down to the waiting 30 seconds and then talking and then it gets out and still, I guess either way technically works, but I'm going to kind of hold it, I'm gonna hold on to it like this. Come on. We got a coin. We need 2 coins because we need to have 3 health in order to live through a cycle of suicide. That suicidal feeling. So we're going to go out and just visit again and to try to get a little bit more cash. So let's go ahead and continue. Do we continue? Yeah. We've only got 2 mood paintings now. Abstract painting, character portrait. Wait, 1 more mood. 3 mood paintings. We'll go ahead and take that then. Out to the city to sell. Don't do it, Vincia. People love you, like Alcoholic Man. Do it for your art, Vincia. Think of your maniacal mood! Come on, Vincia! You can make it. You know, Vincia, I care about you. Let's see what happens if we talk to about this. Wait. Solved by pleasure, serenity, and trust. It also has any feeling that is 3 and up. This is only... Yeah, since this feeling is only 3, it doesn't help at all. So I can't use it. Wait, I can. I feel like I can't use it, though, with positive thoughts. At least adding in the bittersweet increases my chance, right? So we survived like 3 months, huh? Yep, being an artist is pretty rough out here. Yep, so we're on coin flip chances here, and we just got now. Every cycle, -1 health.
At least we have one passion. So when the irritation has been painted away here... Ooh! We did get an extra piece of passion! Out of thinking about the cost of life over here. That means 2 paintings. That means we can paint away the tormented. What? Did you hear that in the city? Someone was totally yelling, owie, owie, owie. That would be me if I wasn't Vincia. At least I became more passionate from that. Okay, back to the city to attempt to sell. Painting. Cleared. We're now going to paint away the feeling of being tormented. You might say, but what about that suicide? Huh? Don't you want to paint that one away? Well, yes, but with tormented also taking away 1 health, really, they're both equally dangerous to me. So, we're going to go ahead and paint away the feeling of being tormented. With boredom still hanging around, you know, leaning over me, poking. But at the very least, it doesn't decrease my health. If boredom also affected my health level, we would be gone. We would be dead now. We wouldn't still be here. But Vincia continues to just... Chat, we got a job opportunity. I quickly take the job opportunity. I have to sacrifice a passion or sanity. I'm sorry, sanity, but I need the passion in order to paint. Well, the alcoholic after that conversation was like, hoo, that was pretty heavy. I think I need a little bit of a break. That's fine, alcoholic. That is enough. Because while I can't go straight to painting the suicidal mood away, I can spend time to think about the mood instead. So we just have to wait for the cost of life to finish over here. And then we're gonna think about the mood. I get that, alcoholic. Thanks for trying. You at least made us feel a little bit better since the suicidal mode timer reset. Oh, that's why we want to let the timers run low. It's because if the timers run low and doing the activity resets the timer, we get a really big time increase, time save there. Paying attention to my money situation has reminded me the time when I had no money worries. I looked sadly down at the ground. What? Oh. I accidentally hit my finger with a hammer, right at the start. The pain was too great to finish the job. I quit. Chet, here I am, barely surviving over major illnesses, fatal illnesses. I've got this suicidal mood lingering over my head, and I go out to, you know, for this nailer job opportunity in an attempt to get money. And so I accidentally hit my finger with the hammer. And then imagine you go out, you're not feeling great, your health has been pretty poor, and then you accidentally give your finger a bad whack, and then you just fall over dead. Wait. So my health is at 0. I also note, hang on, I might regain health with long walks in the park, or I could visit the drugstore. So it actually says right up in this health description about the drugstore. So am I fine at, oh, am I fine at 0 health? And it's just, if I hit negative health is where I die? Chat, we still have a chance. Chat, We're not dead yet. I head back out into the city to try to sell one of my paintings. I wait still to think about my suicidal mood. Yep, that's right. Barely clinging to life. The thread of life on its final fiber. Will Vincia make it out? Will she just scrape from this pit that she's dug herself into? 0.5 seconds remaining on suicidal mood. I begin to think about it. Oh, I can actually add in the counter to increase the % chance of it being removed, too. It's too bad I don't have any other positive feelings to help out, but hey, that's more than nothing. I think about suicide. The city was cold, both metaphorically and physically. I caught a flu and nobody bought anything. Losing health while not having any has pushed me to the verge of death. So, I've got the dying to disease. I've got minor ailment. I don't think there's anything I can do at this point, chat. I think I am just... I'm gone. I am gone. What do I even do? Wait, not So, hey. Hey, Art Palace, does anyone want to buy this? I could maybe survive if I sell painting. If I can go to the drugstore and buy some health. Hi, Cringe. Hello there. Welcome. This is just Welly. This is just Welly in the morning. This is Welly in the morning recently since he's been sick with the flu. With his little heart mug. Well, unfortunately, we've still got Tormented. Which... And I look around for the alcoholic. He's not gonna be back in time for me to talk about this. But I'm over here thinking about suicide. So it looks like what we're going to do is attempt again to paint away the torment. Maybe we can get rid of it. Maybe not. It's an attempt. As the timers race against each other. Oh, look! Look at that! Remember that abstract painting we put away for 1,000,000 years? We've got it back. That 1,000 second timer finally freeing my abstract painting. I have gained 2 wealth. I grab my wealth and I book it to the drugstore. I can't bring more than 2 because I need 1 coin to pay for the cost of life. I never thought we would live to see this day. Alright, chat, place your bets. What's going to run down to 0 first? The drugstore visit or the dying to disease visit? Here we go. It's a race against the clock! Cross your fingers, here we go! Oh, wait, hang on. Also note, the over here, suicide thoughts, suicidal mood, that's at a 2.3 timer. Is that going to be cleared? Here we go! Dun, dun, dun. No, it did not! However, we'll just go ahead and leave our thought process open to attempt to think about those again. What's it gonna be? What is it going to be? Looks like it's death. Well, chat, we have succumbed to illness, After a long and valiant fighting, Vincia Einstone has died to disease. For months, she has been battling her ailment by exercise. You know, exercise in the way of running over to the city or the bar to try to sell paintings. Nutrition and purchasing the latest medical mixtures and snake oils. Yet, her mortal body proved to be too mortal for an internal challenge of such magnitude. In the end, she was bedridden, visited and watched over by only a small number of faithful friends, the alcoholic, but still thinking about painting to change the world and finding the right inspirations and ideas for doing this. Her mortal body was just not strong enough. She left behind a number of paintings, most of which were bought by private collectors or small galleries in Nova Opportunia during her lifetime. The price of her paintings doubled after her death and kept rising from there on, popularizing another historic story of a strong-willed female artist who died too early without showing us her true creative potential. Oh. If we observe the small chain reactions of events that she started and look at their fruits further in the distant future, we see an inaccurate but very convincing documentary film about her life and a new movement of provocative artists who chose Vincia Einstone as the historic, inspirational figure to commemorate and honor her fighting spirit. And the fact that they wrote her name wrong and continue to do so until this day does not matter. It's just another label anyway. They didn't even get my name right, Chet. What matters is that there will be other artists who will reach further while taking even better care of their mortal vessels during the journey. Number of paintings created? 26. Appreciation of paintings after death? The painting prices doubled, bringing a bit of an investment return to art collectors who had valued her creativity and its message. Selling her art earned them some additional wealth and a few extra options in life after they had sold the paintings. Well, Chet, there it is. The Artist Life Simulator. Oh my god. I really love that end epilogue that it put for the description. It's like, yup, oh boy, she just kept on getting sick and kept on fighting, trying to live through it, but it wasn't good enough. But hey, after she died, everyone was like, hang on, wait a second, I love Vincia's art. I even inspired a bunch of people, and a very inaccurate documentary where they spelled my name wrong. Amazing. I guess that's what happens if you write a very sloppy signature in all of your paintings, and everybody kind of squints and looks at it and goes, is that IA or is that just an A? Is it Vinca or Vincia? We'll go with Vinca. Oh, jeez. Honestly, I'm surprised we did manage to live that long, though. What was it when I made the comment initially? Like 3 hours, 3 and 15? Where I was like, holy shit, we're on the edge of our legs here, chat. Are we going to manage? And then we managed to live for another hour, just barely scraping on by. Wow. Oh man, that was great. I'm pretty into this. I'll also note that this, you know, as you can even see over here on the title screen, down here in the corner, this is still in early access. So that means there is more to come with this game, more fixes and adjustments and balancing that they can do. But I enjoyed this. This was pretty good. It makes me wonder about the other ways that everything can go as well. Like, what if we hadn't died? Because even think about those life upgrades. There were so many of them there at the beginning, and I unlocked, what, 2? It seemed pretty stable. The illness could be a bit better balanced. That is a little bit of what it feels like the most difficult part of Artist Life Simulator is just some of the RNG, certainly. It definitely fights against you, but it's also possible it might be, you know, a lot of games, a lot of survival style games, it's that initial start where it's the roughest. And once you get over that hurdle, it becomes easy and smooth sailing. That could be completely the case with Artist Life Simulator here as well, where if we just made it past this initial struggle stage, everything would be great. I have no idea, because obviously we didn't make it that far. But, I'm into it. I like it. Now let's see. Well, Steven is over there playing some Payday 2. So, how about we can, you know, watch some of that? So, thank you, everybody. And hang on, the channel has follower, subscriber only chat. Did I turn? I think I might have turned that on at some point, and I guess I missed turning it back off. Followers off. This room is not in followers only mode. Well, okay, Twitch, whatever you say. Well, thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who subscribed or resubscribed, followed. It's all appreciated. All very nice. Always enjoyable. Ta-da, da-da, da-da. So I hope you all have a lovely night and farewell.